no, I like that too.
Alright, well, we're all good to go then anyway, so we'll just start right up. Welcome back to another game of Skyfall 5e. It's good to have you guys all again. How was the week? Anything exciting?
He's fine.
I beat Gems TD.
Well done, sir. Well done. A first. Well...
Fuck my wife.
Good to hear there's some achievements and also some depression at the same time. There's a beautiful picture that's been posted in Discord for those of you who can see it. And we're going to start right up here. So, last session, you guys said... last session... One step! There's one person not laughing.
I'm just kind of looking at it. I don't know, dude.
So last session, you guys had done a whole bunch of stuff. You had dealt with a spooky spider. You had also gotten a new party member. You made it back into town successfully. And once in town, decided to go on a bit of a shopping trip. This shopping trip soon devolved, however, and ultimately ended with a great escape as Jesse stole from one of the stores a rather expensive pistol and went dashing through the streets. So we'll return now, and I think that we'll start with you there, Jesse. You're running down the road, and you have... Oh, what the hell's that in? And you have with you this stolen item, you know, tucked away into your pocket. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Well, I had originally said I was going back to the DeGronks, but I'm not really sure where to go. I guess just...
Now, you would know the location of the DeGronks, so if that's where you want to go, then you can definitely go there.
I suppose I just go straight there. I don't really know where else to go.
Sure, okay.
I don't have another home, so it's either there or nowhere.
Dashing through the different streets, you eventually make it back towards the DeGronk estate. Now, once you're there, what are you doing?
I am just attempting to lay low and waiting for my other party members to meet back here, because I can't exactly go out into the city.
Are you hanging out outside, or are you going, like, back in, or...?
I could just be inside, just lounging, I guess. Just
Sure.
waiting.
Who's feeling lucky tonight?
I believe Andrew gets to start the night off.
Yeah, that sounds
Like,
about right.
Andrew's feeling so lucky. Oh, no.
Looks like we're starting off pretty hot, guys. That is a natural one.
Character death in the man.
All the guards are at the Grunk.
The moment that you turn the corner to look towards the main door, as you're passing by one of the servant buildings, you see what looks to be two guards who are currently speaking with Clinky up at the main door.
Do they see me?
Nope, they're in conversation.
I will immediately turn around and not go that way.
Okay. Where are you going?
I just, like... I don't really know where to go. I guess just looking around, trying to lay low, trying to not make eye contact with anyone. Yeah, I don't know where to go.
Okay, so we'll say that you're panicking there for a minute. Now, meanwhile, over in the city, BP and Draken, you guys are reunited outside of the store. BP, you know, you stepped out after all this commotion, and you were interrogated and everything. And the two of you have rejoined. You're not really sure where Jesus has gotten off to.
Oh, it's pretty normal for him to be gone when you're at a city. Probably doing this and that.
Here.
Maybe a bit more of that than this.
Now, Draken, in your old senility, you may or may not be privy to what's just happened, but BP, you have just seen Jesse dash off with stolen goods from the shop.
BP, there was a thief that came out to there. Did you see him?
A little.
A little. Oh no.
required. Shopping. PP wants to go home.
Ah, but I still had errands to run.
Okay.
Also, do you think they'd even let us out? Shopping districts tend to lock up when there are thieves.
Looking around, are there still, like, is there shopping going on?
There's
Just not
still
that-
shopping going on, and things seem to have returned to normal, but you can see that the entrances and exits to this place have guards there, and they're letting people come and go, but it seems like they're interrogating all of them as they do.
Let's get the rest of your errands done.
I've got to remember what the fuck I wanted to do.
A good thing to remember. Now, while you remember that, meanwhile, Jesus, what are you doing? You've been wandering through the market when suddenly a commotion broke out. You didn't really see who it was, but apparently there was calls of a thief, and after a while things have returned back to normal, but there's a lot more guards around here.
That's a good question. What am I doing?
I don't know. Okay, if you need a minute to think, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I would like to go to an alchemy shop.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah.
There's a shop here in town that says alchemical and herbal ingredients, and the two of you kind of step up and slip past the door and find that there's a shopkeeper there who's currently having a talk with one of the guards, and she momentarily pauses her talk to kind of look over and give you guys a, "Hey guys, let me know if you need anything," and just goes back to chit-chatting with him. And there's a few other patrons in here looking around at stuff. You can see all sorts of reagents on the walls and like little alchemical, what's it called, like tools and stuff like that.
I see.
Chemistry
Looking through
kits.
Garen's alchemy book, like I want to just be like looking through alchemy ingredients and see what he was using. See if he was like able to procure things here, or if he was getting them locally, or whatever was happening.
Oh, I see. Okay. Make an investigation check.
Roll that way. Investigation is a 3. That's a 6.
Okay.
That is not the good.
You're not super familiar with all of these ingredients that you're looking at. You match up some of them to different ingredients that he's got listed in some of his recipes, so it could be that he's come by here, but you really don't know for a lot of them. And there's quite a few items here on display that are sort of foreign to you, like you're just not really sure what they are, so you don't really have any frame of reference.
Interesting. Do I have paper on me? I do not.
You reckon?
Yes, BP.
Why don't you ask the nice... Is it a lady at the front? Or is it... Ask the nice lady about... ritual we found? Maybe she knows it's alchemical. Or not, I don't know.
I think we might have to go to a magic school for that, but it's not a bad idea to ask. I would like to go up to the shopkeeper when she is done talking to Legard.
Sure. You step over there when the guard eventually turns away and steps outside, and she gives you a look there, and seeing your strange companion in tow, goes, "Can I get you guys anything? Are you looking for something specific?"
Yes, I'm looking... I don't actually know what I'm looking for, per se. I'm trying to find out what ingredients were used in a ritual that I've stumbled upon.
Oh.
I would like to, show her the diagram of the ritual that I'd drawn up. Mention, it's missing 3 components. The first one's some quadrupedal animal, probably the size of a rabbit or a cat. The second one's something rectangular.
Okay, she looks at the thing, and she nods to herself and says, Yeah, it looks like some form of conjuration.
By my understanding, it's meant to travel between planes.
Hmm.
And I need to figure out what plane this person has gone to.
Well, I can provide ingredients if you need, but I'll need to know what they are.
Well, that is the problem right now.
So you said one of them was an animal? That's strange.
Yes, we could tell by the burn marks on... After this ritual had already been done, there were 3 burn marks with missing ingredients. We could tell from one of them that it was some 4-legged animal about the size of a cat.
Well... sacrifice like that's not very common. I don't think anybody really practices that sort of thing around here.
He's not the best of people, I will say.
Do you know who we could ask?
I can't really think of anybody who would know about that kind of thing. There is a mages guild in town. They might have some info.
I
That
did plan
would
on
do.
checking there.
Do you know any of the ingredients, or is it just the animal?
No, we stumbled upon this ritual on the ground already done. We have no idea what the 3 components could be.
One with a box thing, or a rectangle outline.
And then we don't have any idea for the 3rd.
What?
The reason I came here to ask is because this man was quite the alchemist. And so I thought they might be alchemical ingredients. Speaking of which, and I'll pull out the alchemy book, like Garen's alchemy book. Do you know if you can procure some of these ingredients locally, or do they have to be bought in a shop?
She looks at the thing and she starts to scan through one page after the other, flipping along the parchment, and eventually says, some of these are very exotic, but you could get a lot of this in town. We do a lot of trade at Hillcrest. It's not all grown locally, but you could probably find things. I've got most of the ingredients for a few of these.
That's good to know, in case I ever want to try them out.
Why are you two looking for somebody?
He's a runaway apprentice of mine. Got mixed up in the wrong things and stole something from me, and I need to find him and get it back.
Make a persuasion check, please, Draken.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Yeah. That's probably like an 11? Yeah, it's an 11.
21.
She seems to pause for a second. She goes, okay, well, it's probably nothing. I don't think anyone like that has come through here. And, BP, during that moment where she's replying, you can tell that she's contemplating whether or not somebody like that has been through here, and is like thinking about looking through the book more, and then just goes and like resigns and closes the book and hands it back to Draken.
Draken, what did that boy look like again?
Pull up my description. He was blonde, 6 feet tall, and had gray eyes. Fairly slim build. A bit mischievous.
Make a luck roll, please, whoever's feeling lucky.
Your
I
eye,
believe
Jacob.
This is my luck roll, given that this is my story quest.
Hey.
18!
She nods and says, oh yeah, he was in here, like 10 days ago, I think?
Fairly recent.
The ritual did look like it had been done recently. That's
She
interesting.
nods
That's
and
good to
says-
know.
Yeah, he's been in here for a while buying stuff. Now that I've seen the book, it makes sense.
Did he ever purchase anything strange, like not standard?
Evil shit.
Oh, I don't sell anything like that, so I couldn't help you. But he bought a lot of odds and ends, I guess. He seems to
Did he-
be very interested in making potions with ingredients that aren't the norm.
Yes, he's very not the norm.
Well,
Did
you
he
could ask
seem-
around, somebody might know, but I don't sell anything like that.
I'll have to go check with the Mages Guild. You've been very helpful today.
She gives you a
Be sure to
smile.
stop. I'll be sure to stop by if I ever need any alchemical ingredients.
I rummage through my chest and I'll put down 20 silver.
Okay. She takes the silver and kind of looks around for a second, and then she sort of leans closer and says, "The guild might know, but if it's really that bad, you might have to ask with some some other types. Anyway, you two have a good day."
Thank you.
As we exit the store,
I have no idea who she's talking about.
I'd rather not have to go plundering into the darker sides of this city's mages.
Oh.
So magic requires rather unconventional items sometimes. In any event, I would like to fucking should have asked her for directions to the Mages Guild. I'm gonna go find a guard and ask them where the Mages Guild is.
Sure. Meanwhile, Jesse, what are you doing as you have tucked around the corner there and hidden yourself from the conversation going on at the door?
Is there is the gun completely concealed? Like nobody could possibly see it unless they searched me?
Yes.
Okay. I will just. Well, am I outside the shopping district?
Yes.
Am I still inside? Okay. Probably shouldn't go back there. Wonder what to do. To be honest, I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
Just walk around, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
I have nothing else to do.
Sure, you just start wandering down the street. Everything is all happening really fast. You're not really sure what action to take, so you just kind of wander up the street and keep to yourself.
The intent is to wait for my party members, see if they come out of the shopping district.
Sure. Meanwhile, I need another luck roll, please.
Alright.
It's Ballarugi this time.
Oh, well, does it... Okay.
Gotta get fair amounts
I'll
of
do
influence to everybody, dude.
ooh, almost a 1. 13.
Jesus, you're standing around, not really sure of what to do, when you see a big booty bitch walk by.
Oh, hell yes.
How fat?
How fat is that booty?
Let's see here.
Luck roll.
Luck roll, please.
It's a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
Oh. Because 10s don't exist.
Tens though. Fuck, trying to think of.
Aleutian is giving you Dungeons and Dragons pussy right now.
Right now, dude.
She's walking
Right.
like through the busy market and has what looks like a large bushel of wheat slung over the top of her shoulder.
Could you describe her to the audience? Like what race? You know what I'm saying? What are we dealing with?
She's a human woman with sort of like sandy blonde hair in between blonde and brown, and she's wearing what looks to be like a nice pair of commoner's clothes.
How tall is she?
Compared to you, given that you're a Goliath, not very tall.
Yeah, but are we talking like 5 foot or 6 foot?
In between.
Average.
Not worth.
Wow.
She walks
Not
past.
worth.
Yep, she
9
walks
out of 10.
past.
She walks past.
Okay.
Oh,
Now cutting back
Uh,
over.
Yep.
Draken and BP, you guys are going to the Mages Guild?
Yep, we're gonna ask a guard first to see where it is, but yeah, that's where we're heading.
Okay. One of the guards will point out where the Mages Guild is. It's definitely a little bit outside of the shopping district here, but he says that it's not too far of a walk, and there's a couple... there's a couple of small Mages Guilds, and one main one, which is the one that he directs you to.
Okay. Head there post haste, and maybe we have to exit through the entrance that Andrew's looking for.
Sure. So you head over, and when you go to leave, the guard steps up, and it looks like one that you've seen already, BP, and you recognize that the guard approaching you was over there and had interviewed you at first. And he merely gives you a look like he's about to say something and then stops, and then turns over towards the old man and simply says, "Citizens, there's been a bit of crime lately. I have to ask where it is that you're off to."
We're off to the Mages Guild. I have a question about a ritual.
Very well.
Yep.
Do you have any property in Hillcrest?
No, I do not, but he does.
I am a part of the DeGronk estate.
And I'll point to the symbol on my chest.
He nods and writes a couple of things down and says, "Very well. Be on your way."
Righto.
With that, you eventually go down the roads and head towards the Mages Guild, and...
Oh!
Cucked.
I'm not good at luck.
We've been having fine luck rolls. Andrew had a 1, but I had an 18. You had a 13.
You're traveling down the road, and you see something. A somewhat shady figure who looks like he's keeping his vision down repeatedly, and then you recognize that it's Jesse.
Uh-oh.
Is he like on our way to the Mages Guild, or is he off to the
Hey.
left?
Yes.
Okay, real question. Do I notice he's Jesse?
Make a perception roll, please.
He also has like a concussion, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have blurry vision.
You can make it with disadvantage.
Sick. Alright, that's I think that's a 12.
Yeah, there's just some rando further down the road. But BP, you definitely recognize him.
I guess I'll walk up to him and just out of like nowhere put my arm on his shoulder, like a.
Somebody slaps your shoulder.
It's a bit of a fright, because that's not what I want to feel right now. 'Cause I'm expecting it to be a guard, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of look up and I see that it's BP. And I kind of go, "Oh, hello." And then I suppose Draken is close behind.
I'm staring straight into your soul.
Why did you just assault this young man, BP? It's not like we know him. Oh, wait, yes we do. It's Jesse. Hi!
Hello, Draken. BP, is there something of the matter?
BP does not understand why.
I can explain myself in a much more private setting, not while we're still in Hillcrest.
Oh, speaking of Jesse, there was a thief earlier. Did you see him?
I kind of give a frustrated sigh, and I say, "Yes, Draken, that was me."
Oh.
The most
Young
disappointed.
man!
Oh,
Thievery should not be allowed. You should go and turn yourself in.
Draken, I can't do that.
You've been caught before, and you're still alive, so I'm going to beg to differ.
Can we discuss this privately?
Yeah, I agree with that notion as well. Preferably not
Alright.
in the broad daylight where people could be looking at us.
Well, I
Maybe.
need to go to the Mages Guild, but this brings up new issues.
A one-time mistake doesn't deserve all that jail time, right?
I kind of
Depends on how-
guiltily look down.
Depends on how expensive the mistake was.
Alright.
The event. I have personal grievances, but you should probably get out of the city.
They
Do
are.
we want to find Jesus? Somehow?
VP and I can handle that. You should potentially, if you can get out of the city, we can meet back up at that bandit camp we slept in when we first went into the puzzle box.
Okay. I can make my way there.
Do we have to go that far? Just stay on the outskirts in that direction.
I just don't know of anywhere on the outskirts of the city, other than that. Unless you want to go to the treehouse we burned down.
Hmm.
I mean, we have no direction.
What
Is
time
there
of day is it?
any-
It is probably the middle of the afternoon at this point.
Is there any other like landmark we can meet at or something along those lines that we're familiar of, I guess?
On the outskirt of the
still
city?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you still have a map, or was that on our good friend Zach Room's corpse?
Well, if it was, you're never seeing that map again.
I never had a map.
I thought we had a map when we were looking to go to the fucking water shrine, sea shrine. whatever
Check
the
your
fuck.
inventories for maps, boys.
I definitely don't have a map.
We have a map. I just don't think we ever recorded on anybody.
Wait. I have a local maps of East Hillcrest that I got from the bandits.
It might
Does
be a
that,
good
like,
idea to
include
start
the city?
recording who has a map.
No. Okay. So I do have that written down. I have the local maps we got from the bandits. I just didn't assume that covered Hillcrest. I thought that was just that area.
Gotcha.
I have it. It's written down of local maps east of Hillcrest. So I don't know
Ah.
how much that covered.
So that's just the wilderness.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I think that was just to Reynolds Cave.
hmm
Yeah, basically.
But I would say that you guys would know of like a little monument that you could meet at on the outskirts of the city. There's an old shrine that has been seated there for a while that you guys could go to.
Who is it to, OGM?
Let's roll some luck.
Jacob.
Dyson in.
Oh god.
Oh.
Well, there's just Satan outside of town.
Yeah, it's... give me a moment.
It's actually gonna be to Jacob.
Can be a Jacob or a Sparus, and that'll be great for me in both cases.
Why
No,
was
it's-
Sparrow?
It's something
That's
else.
my other god. That was my first god.
There is a shrine to the god Ruin.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, no,
Ruin.
his name is
Ruin.
literally Ruin.
Oh. Wow, how edgy. Alright, I guess I'll bring it up to the group. We can meet at the shrine to the god of ruin, close to the outskirts of town.
Do I know anything about the god of ruin?
Sure, you can make a religion
Ruin.
check.
Oh,
I'm sure
never mind. You
it's-
have a religious bonus. So.
I have a 12.
You don't know a ton about him, but you do know that he's kind of like the god of nothingness. Like, everything has an end and ultimately fades into obscurity, and that's his domain.
Okay, so he's not like the god of screwing with people and murdering countries and shit. He's just the god of everything comes to an end eventually.
No, yeah, where everything meets its eventual demise, Ruin is there.
God of
Okay.
pessimist.
Yeah, his
God
cup
of
is
broken
perpetually
relationships
half
and
empty.
His cup is on. It doesn't matter. We'll die at the end.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about the cup, man?
Let's see, like fucking. Whenever you get divorced, half of your shit goes to the woman, the other half goes to ruin. There you go.
Jesus, so you just get nothing.
Divorce in this world is rough. Shit.
That's a yikes.
At least here you just get, like, divorce raped. You don't get divorce killed.
We'll meet you at the temp.
Okay. I'll make my way there.
Okay. Let's see here. Until you have something that you want to do, Jesus, just, you know, muddle about there in the market.
No,
kinda-
yeah, just wandering around.
Okay. And the three of you kind of split off. You know, you head over towards the shrine, whilst the other two go to the Mages Guild. And when you guys step up, Draken and BP, you enter into what looks to be like a grand hall of some kind, with a bunch of paintings and statues here and there. And you can see that there's a desk near the very back end, which is very large, and the desk has a whole bunch of like scroll racks and parchment on it. And there appears to be a man seated behind there who's just kind of fiddling around.
Having lived in Solstheim for a very long time and worked in the cloisters there, is this place impressive or not impressive?
In Solsland?
Solsland. Sorry.
Yeah, this is not nearly as illustrious as over there. You don't know the
Okay.
strength of their mages or anything, but just the appearances aren't quite as amazing. The mages in
Alright.
Solsland are very wealthy too, so...
Good to know. Pretty normal place. Casual.
Mhm.
I'd want to walk up to the front desk.
Okay. The man sees you to approach and looks at you both and says, "Greetings. What can I get for you?"
I'm looking for somebody who specializes in interplanar travel. I have a ritual that I need to figure out the components for.
I could schedule a consultation. There will be a fee, of course, and I'll have to see if they're in. Is this for today?
As
Um,
possible.
how much money do you have, BP?
Alright, next question. How expensive are they?
Well, the initial consultation will not be too much. We charge 5 gold for the expert help, and from there may be more fees depending on what it is that you need.
If it's just information, does 5 gold sound adequate?
Well, I said it was 5 gold.
Yeah. That's it. Okay.
I'm confused.
We're just looking for the information. That is all.
I'm able to perform the ritual myself. I'm a wizard myself. I'm Soul. What's the fucking name? I keep calling it Soulsland. It's Soulsland, right?
Yeah.
Soulsland. I'm a wizard from Soulsland. I'm capable of doing the ritual myself. I just don't know the components, and this is not my specialty.
Oh, well, that's good. You probably won't have to pay any extras afterwards then.
Correct.
Provided that
That
the
was the
help
question.
is... Yes. Let me see here. I'll check on a few things. And you see that he fiddles around with a few things there at his desk. And I'd like somebody to make a luck roll. If
Paul's
it's a,
turn.
if it's a 1 to a 5, he's not there.
Statistically speak.
He pauses for a moment and goes, Well, he may be out to lunch. We have somebody who specializes in that field, but he's not here at the moment. I could get somebody else, though it would be more of a secondary school for them.
I would prefer the person who is, this is his maiden study.
I could schedule an appointment sometime.
May we wait for a while
Appointments
here?
don't work out too well with,
Oh.
me. It's hard to schedule appointments.
Sure.
I'll come back another day and see if he's in, and schedule for the same day.
That sounds fine.
Do you think it's just a temporary outing for today, or
I'm not certain. He comes and goes, as you would expect of somebody who dabbles in such things.
Oh.
maybe we wait for a bit here? Would that be okay?
Certainly. There's a bench over there. You can. You're welcome to wait if you need to.
Well, we do have other issues that need to be taken care of.
He can wait.
Yes, but we have to find Jesus.
I guess.
I could wait here while you look for Jesus, but I might not have any gold on me.
I don't think he would want to come back here, though.
True, true. I don't. He's not the kind of person for lavish estates and books.
Let's just give it an hour. That seems fine.
All right, we can
Okay.
do that.
You guys go to wait, and I need a second luck roll to see if he comes back. This time a 1 to a 10, and he does not return.
Let's go, Jacob.
He does not
We
return.
suck.
Now, during this time, Jesse, you've wandered out to the outskirts of the city, and a couple of times you've even passed a few guards, and they walk past you, and you kind of keep your head down. And, after a somewhat tense moment, you walk past them without being stopped, and eventually get to this portion of town where there's very little going on. And here on the outskirts, there's a sort of countryside shrine to the god of ruin that's sitting there. And you kind of wander over. Are you doing anything while you're there?
Suppose I'm just looking to see if there are people around, and if not, then I'll just casually wait. Just like sit down by a tree or something along those lines.
There appears to be nobody at this shrine, and the thing looks to be fairly old and rather neglected.
I will just wait for my group.
Now, as you guys wait and find that the guy does not show up, what do you want to do?
Maybe it is time to check Jesus.
I believe it is time. We can come
Oh.
back another day.
We can't check the secondary.
And I'll lean in closer to Draken.
I don't know if we'll be coming back for a while.
You have a point. All right, let's go ask and see if the secondary is in.
We'll shuffle back up to the front desk.
Okay. He sees you approach and he goes, I'm sorry, he's still not here yet. He could be gone for days. Sometimes he takes trips like that.
It is
After
okay.
some deliberation, I think we will ask to see the secondary school.
Perfect. Well, this other mage, he's still very talented. He might know what it is that you're looking for. Given that it's not the exact school, I'll only charge you the 4 gold to see him.
I'll put down 4 gold,
Okay.
and then yeah. Actually, I'll just put down.
He takes that and starts fiddling with something behind the desk, and then eventually points to a door at the back of the room. He says, "It's just through there.
Thank you.
Alright,
Boy,
I hope you find what you're looking for over there."
I hope so too.
have a great day.
Now, as you guys wander over and step through the door, you see what looks to be a nice room in there, and the room has a chalkboard that has a bunch of scribblings on it, as well as some scroll racks nearby, and a little bit of some alchemical bubblings on a different table. And you see somebody who is sort of seated over by the alchemical bubblings, and looks over when you guys enter and goes, it's good to see you both. You're in for a consultation. Please, here, have a seat. And he kind of motions to some chairs nearby.
Oh, thank you.
He doesn't
nothing.
sit with you, but he kind of stands nearby, and he says, "Now, what's the question?"
I have a ritual that I stumbled across out in the wilderness, and it involves interplanar travel. It'll take you to a different plane, but it was missing 3 reagents, and I need to know what these 3 reagents are.
Hmm.
And
Well,
I will
that's
bring out the
difficult.
sketch of the ritual that I have.
Oh, this is good. This will help. Let's see.
We
here.
know that one of them was a quadrupedal animal, probably the size of a cat. Another one was something rectangular, and the third one we have no clue.
Ooh.
Oh. If that's disadvantage, well. If that's advantage, well.
He looks at it and he says, Well, that's quite strange. You said one of them was an animal and the other was a rectangle?
Yes.
How large was the rectangle?
I don't remember asking Jesse for how large. Can I do a memory check?
Sure. Yeah, you can roll history, see if you remember.
Give me a good roll. Ah, fuck.
You guys are rolling like garbage tonight.
Can I remember it all?
11.
Sure,
That's
you can
an
try and
11.
remember.
Was this a
11.
history? That's a D8.
4! Okay,
Ah,
there we go.
History would be... That's a 16.
You remember the size, and tell the man, and he goes, probably a crystal, actually. It's very, very likely that that was a gem of some kind. I don't know which, but probably not diamond or anything like that. That would be quite costly. Maybe a large ruby or an emerald.
Do
As
the
f-
two
oh.
re-
Hmm?
do the two reagents ring a bell? The two grouping.
I have to admit, I have not done many rituals like this myself, and I really can't draw anything from the two. I can tell you that the animal is strange. Either this is an odd roundabout way to get towards one of the planes which are well known, like the elemental planes, or it travels to some sort of more obscure plane of existence.
It's probably the latter. He's... Well, I don't like to talk about this very much, but he is an avid follower of Jacob.
Well, that doesn't exactly bode well, does it?
No, it does not.
What is a Jacob? Is that bad?
It is not good, BP. It is not good at all.
Well, if that's the case, it is likely a demiplane of some kind. I would say if it's a smaller creature, you're probably looking at a small mammal or maybe a reptile. It's probably not aquatic or anything insect-like. That doesn't narrow it down too much, though. And the third ingredient, I simply don't know what it is.
Well, knowing that the second ingredient is a gem is already helpful. I might have to make a trip back down to Soulsland, though.
If you had to take a large random guess at what the third ingredient was, what do you think?
He stares at the thing and kind of ponders for a second. Well, if it was completely vaporized, it was probably something that wouldn't stand up against the flames from the ritual. So it could have been like a fluff or an herb, maybe? It had to be something that could easily be consumed and burned up. If the old ones left some sort of imprint and this didn't at all, then, well, that gives some clue.
Very useful, very useful.
Does narrow down a bit. I have more information to go off of now. Thank you, sir. You've been very helpful.
I'm glad I could help in some way. Was there anything else that you wanted to know?
No, that was pretty much all we're looking for. I really
Wait.
need to find this man.
Are you sure, Draken? This man is an alchemist.
Oh, that's fair. Here, let me pull out the book real quick. And I will pull out Garen's book. This man that we're looking for dabbled in a lot of alchemy. It's one of his specialties, I'd even wager.
Do you let him just read through the thing?
I will let him read through the thing. Who cares if he steals my apprentice's fucking recipes?
He starts to flip through, and at some point you can see a look of just, like, shock on his face, and he says, "This man is absolutely mad."
Oh,
Do you know if these
there's
work? Do these recipes work?
We have no idea. We just stumbled upon this book in his hideout. Oh, BP, do you still have the potions?
Those are with Jesse.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, if these work, then he's a genius. But, I mean, looking at them, they just... I think he's trying combinations and, well, I would honestly be surprised if anything came of this. I mean, some of these are... Look, these roots here that he's written down for this potion, those can't even be found here. Those are from the land of undeath.
Oh, Hezebeth.
So, I don't exactly know if it's a theory. If it's not, then he's traveled almost everywhere.
I wouldn't wager that he's traveled everywhere. He's not. He's fairly young.
He hasn't done a lot of traveling.
Well, he was with me. I picked him up in his late teens, and then he ran away a few years ago. So he's in his early 20s.
This is very ambitious for someone of that age. I give him that. And he kind of, continues flipping through.
He's very talented, though a bit odd.
His main hideout was near here. Have you heard of a man named...
Wait, was his name Reynold or was his name Garen at the end?
Garen.
Name's Garen.
Reynold would be an alias of his. So you might want to actually use that. Who knows? It's up to you.
The name I heard was Reynold.
Roll straight luck, please.
Easy retcons.
15.
He pauses for a second and looks at you and goes, "Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm aware of Reynold. There's some rumors here about him. Apparently was looking for some supplies a way back and got into an argument with another one of the mages here. And so they barred him from coming back when things kind of boiled over."
That
Didn't
sounds...
steal anything, did he?
I don't think so. It was an argument, well, I was told, between egos more than anything.
Those do happen a lot with mages.
So, if that's your man, I mean... This is Reynolds'
Not-
book, is it?
Can I insight check him? See if he's like withholding anything?
Sure.
Nat 20.
You can tell that he is withholding something, but it might not necessarily be knowledge. More so that he's holding a very important piece of information that involves some juicy gossip, and he's like, just looking through the pages, like, oh, so that's who this was, right? And just, he's pretty absorbed in it.
The more I hear about this guy, the bigger of an asshole he is.
The mage laughs there and goes, "Yeah, yes, well, look at this." And he kind of shows you one of the potions, and you see underneath it the ingredient list is 17 ingredients long. And he goes, "Yeah, that's something an asshole would do."
Yeah, he'd also steal a several hundred gold gem from me.
Seriously.
Quite the asshole. Yes, here, look at this, and I'll pull out my big book
And
of all-knowing knowledge shit.
he looks at that book and goes, "Well, that's an impressive tome. Oh, is that
It's told.
the space for the gem?"
Yes. The only way this book is so large that it's nigh impossible to find information in it. The gem served as a way, like a glossary or an index, to find what I would look for.
And he stole that.
Yes, he stole it right from my book. Makes the thing damn hard to use nowadays.
Legar is not gonna believe this.
What do you mean?
Well, just, I had no idea that he had been doing stuff like this outside of the guild. I mean, we had him here for a little bit. He just kind of, moved in a little while ago. And when things boiled over. We just thought he was a jerk, you know? We didn't know he actually stole anything.
This is what happens when you find avid followers of a Kobe. They tend to screw with everyone around them.
I
It's so
wouldn't be
weird
surprised
having
if
me
he
say
did.
that of all people.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did steal something, come to think of it.
You might want to check on that.
I think I will. Thanks for the read, by the way. Here, you can have the book back.
Thank you. Is he hand me both my book and the alchemy book back?
Yep.
Okay.
A thief, too. Yeah, he would. Huh.
Well, maybe it is time for us to exhume.
Sure. Are you gonna be in town for the next little while?
Probably not.
Well, probably not. Something has come up.
Oh, okay.
You could always look for us at the DeGronk estate.
Sure. Well, it's been a pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the consultation was useful.
'Twas very.
He shakes your hands.
We'll shake his hand back.
Okay. Well, perhaps I'll see you another time then.
Good day, sir.
He
Good
gives
luck
you a
with your
nod.
studies.
And are you guys headed out of the guild?
We are headed out of the guild.
Okay. Where are you going?
Go find fucking Jesus, wherever the
Find
fuck he's.
Jesus.
Okay.
Whatever big ass bitch he's banging.
You remember leaving him in the market, and you guys kind of go back. The guards let you in, and you find him just standing around there, looking around the place.
Then you have to look.
Yeah, well, he's like 2 feet taller than everybody else, so it's like, where could he? Oh, that guy, yeah. And he just.
There he is.
He looks like he's just people watching, basically.
You didn't find anyone this time, Jesus?
There's a lack of the tall bitches in this town.
Well, human women never did satisfy you very well.
No.
Gets a booty call.
Yeah, let me go ahead and move the phone.
Well, Jesus, it seems that we are leaving town unexpectedly.
Oh,
Or
okay.
very expectedly. Who fucking knows anymore?
Time for more adventure, I guess.
Alright, whatever, man.
Now you sound like a fat Mexican.
Sorry, Twitch!
He's a fucking...
How is that sorry?
You can't call
How is that
Mexicans
not sorry?
large.
I can't
Call
say
them
that.
2018, Uchi, you can't do anything.
I don't even know if you can say they're Mexican.
That sounds like an obese Hispanic.
No, that's worse.
No, yeah, that's actually worse.
That sounds like a.
That's targeting.
Sounds like a very fluffy Hispanic.
That sounds like a person of above average weight from the ethnicity to our south.
No.
That sounds like a sorry, Twitch.
You can't say that they're above average. Because now you're just tiptoeing around it. That's insulting.
BP wants to die.
BP
I
final.
want to die.
I want to die.
Okay. Are you guys heading out?
Yep.
We're heading out.
Okay. After collecting Jesus, you guys wander down the streets and eventually get towards the Shrine of Ruin, where Jesse has been patiently waiting for the last little while. When you guys get there, you see him just kind of seated down at a bench nearby.
Have you done any praying?
No, I'm afraid I don't know what this god is, so it's hard for me
Not
to
any
know the
soul
first
searching. Have you realized your mistake yet?
The shrine's altar looks much like a raised dais, and at its center there is a broken plate with like a piece missing from it.
What's a dais?
It's like a raised platform.
Is it like, you know, whenever you see one of those stereotypical sacrifice altars, it's just like the raised part usually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Draken,
So, where the fuck are we going?
Well, Jesus, we're going out.
Hey,
Well,
dude.
let's go somewhere with some big women.
There any? No, we have to leave the continent, or maybe go into the mountains. For that.
No, not the mountains. Let's go to another continent.
Why not the mountain? DP hasn't been to the mountains before.
You don't
Wait.
want to know, man.
Wait, another problem for another day. Jesse,
yes.
why? You hurt my robotic heart.
Look, we've been going through some very near-death experiences, and we've been fighting with more bad things than most people have where we are. It feels like we deserve something like this more than somebody else might. We're the ones cleaning up these streets, I might say. And BP, I wanted you to have this as I go to extend it and hand it to him. I believe we can make a better use for this than most people. In my upbringing, all I knew to do was to take things that were too expensive that we could actually use. And I feel that as you're such a great friend of mine, I would like for you to have this gift. Like,
You've been bought.
Damn. DP is torn.
Oh, BP, you can think of the person who made this and will not get any compensation for it.
But BP appreciates his friends. Deep. What's the word? Deep thought for me. But BP does not agree with the stealing. Especially from such a nice shop. I mean,
What? Somebody a fucking thief?
yeah.
So, like, did you steal anything valuable?
Yeah, I stole this gun that I'm holding here.
I would know how much it's worth, right?
You could estimate. Make an insight check.
I mean, you could like tell by like how high quality it looks. I guess I don't know.
Site would be 14.
Yeah, that is worth at the very least 250 gold.
Oh boy.
the
Oh,
thing
that's
he's holding is
pretty
a
good.
hefty amount.
Hey, you
Way
gotta
more
steal more shit like that, man.
Oh, Jesus. You can't encourage thievery.
Why not, man?
Well, I had my fucking gem stolen by my apprentice, and now I'm having to go cross-country to find it. It's not a good thing.
Wait, how's that my problem?
It's not.
Okay. So why can't we steal more shit then?
I
We
mean,
can steal back your gems. Huh?
he does have a point. We did murder like 40 thieves.
And those 40 thieves are probably worth 10 gold at the best. Maybe we
Okay,
can
well,
kill another
like,
1,000.
yeah, you know, I mean, killing thieves is pretty easy.
We also got paid for killing the thieves.
Oh,
We did.
Oh,
I have so many thumbs and we did not turn in the rest of these thumbs.
He opens his trash can body and just like 1,000 thumbs pour out.
okay, that's fucking weird, but yeah. So well, let's
Look.
just go somewhere else and steal some shit.
Look, Jesse,
Yes.
let's refrain from stealing from good people, eh?
You're right.
Motherfucker!
The classic Toxima.
You're right.
You're right. Kicks a rock.
Oh shucks, I made a mistake. I
Goodness
won't do
me.
that again.
I sure am repenting.
if you'll notice, I'm at a shrine of nothingness to show all the fucks I give.
Oh boy.
My arm is tired as I'm extending the gun to BP for about 5 minutes now.
Yeah, sure. Do you want my old gun? I mean, this thing packs a heavier punch.
I'm afraid I don't know how to use a gun in the first place, so it's not.
Oh, wait, hold on. What do you mean? You're just gonna use that? You have a gun for an arm.
I know how to use it. He
No,
doesn't.
But like, why would you use it? You know, like,
You
why don't
need
we
to
just sell
understand
it
what's
and then
Hey,
pay for the
Jesus.
travel?
what is
Or, like,
better than
somewhere
one
else.
gun.
2 guns.
Like, no guns?
2 guns.
A
BP
charging
will be-
Goliath running down people's faces?
3
Why
guns.
do you? He's not a Goliath. You're a Goliath. You get to go be badass, and he has to make up and compensate for it. Not everybody can be a Goliath wrestler like you. Some people have to use tools to be okay in life.
Oh. That
BP
sounds
will
fucking
be,
gay, man.
pardon my French, popping some fucking heads with this.
You know, you're right. I will pop some fucking heads. How about, to pay you back, we could teach you how to shoot my old gun.
Am I really in the position for that? You guys don't owe me a thing. That won't be necessary.
Now we can
Oh,
do it.
that shopkeeper.
As my guilt will not let me take any compensation. Something.
I mean, like, we're going somewhere else, right? How are we gonna finance this shit if this guy is using this fucking gun, man?
We already finance it
How do we finance it?
by killing bandits.
We're gonna kill bandits to finance overseas travel? Man, what?
We're going
we're just going
overseas.
to walk. We did this for years, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were fucking done with all that shit, man. Look how old you are.
I wish I was done, but I had something stolen from me, and now again I have to go cross country. Can't even enjoy my own retirement.
Okay.
Are there any shrines to Yakob near here?
Oh God, he
Reckon.
usually doesn't have shrines.
Oh, well.
But that guy's a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, I forgive you. It is okay, buddy.
And I'm gonna go in for a good old trash can hug.
Pat metallic something hug emoji. Yeah, that.
You should just keep a trash can nearby, Uchi, so that you can make sound effects during the game. Just go and rob, like, a metal trash can from the college.
My metal sounds usually come from my coffee cup or thermos.
Though, unfortunately, with this, I'm not sure we can travel through Hillcrest very easily.
Maybe you can't.
Yeah.
Chuck it in my chest, though. Anyways, I don't think we need to go there anymore.
What about these potions that I'm holding? Reveals the question mark potions that I have marked down.
Fuck. Probably
Well,
should've
we
got
were
those
told
checked
they
out.
might be shit. So
You should just drink them, man.
For repentance, just drink one.
Oh, no, give one here, dude. I'll drink one. I ain't
God.
fucking scared of no ghosts.
What? Okay. Do I really? All right. I'll hand him one.
Wait, there are 4 unknown potions. Let's except BP. Fuck no, BP. You're still chugging one even if it doesn't do anything.
Just crush it against my face.
Yeah, just throw it in your face.
I literally have it marked down as question mark potion X4.
Yeah.
Are you guys
everybody
each
take
drinking one?
It's time.
Everybody
Are we-
roll
Yeah.
a luck roll, please.
What the fuck? Why are we doing this?
Why not?
Drink the
Because
Kool-Aid,
we're the
damn it.
ballsiest D&D group. I rolled a 17.
Do I have to? I smash it against my face.
No, not you.
I did.
Rolled an exactly average roll.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. When you finish drinking the potion, you feel particularly strong, Zachariah, and your strength goes to 20.
Zachary.
Sakura.
Or fuck, Jesus,
Well, that
sorry.
guy's fucking dead. Oh, is he back? Wow.
It's beside his name,
Strength
I keep
goes to
seeing it.
20.
Oh,
As for you, nothing happens, Jesse. And as for you, Draken falls over.
Oh, is he unconscious?
Yeah, he's just there on the ground.
I'm just dead.
so I like check his heartbeat.
Sure, his heart's still beating.
How would a robot feel that?
Yes.
I have sensors of touch.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. God damn it, Baller! I told you have to stop asking these questions. Just follow the white rabbit.
How did a Mexican accent develop in D&D world?
Yes.
Mate, what do you know about the Goliaths, huh? Huh?
You gonna say we obese or something, mate?
I start like slapping him a little.
Dragon.
Okay. He does not seem to wake.
Well, I
Am I
think
asleep,
just
or is this
asleep.
like paralysis shit, and I'm just like sitting there with like sleep paralysis?
You have blacked out, so you have no idea.
Okay, cool. I am blacked out.
Can you hold the old man, Jesus?
Jamming, for sure. I hoist this motherfucker up, carry him like a sack of potatoes.
Okay. You now have
Shit.
one old man in your inventory.
Alright, I'll add one old man to my inventory. One broke did ass old man.
So, where do we want to go?
Where to, team?
Unfortunately, I'm asleep, so I can't stay.
I wanna go to the to that one place, man.
We could just explore the world.
Yeah, I wanna do that too, but like oh fuck, what is it called? With all them Dragonborn and shit, they good fighters, right?
I just am. My character is very confused. I don't know what he's saying.
You can't understand it, or you don't know?
Well, Draken
Both.
typically translates this for us, and well, he can't. So Jesse's having a hard time understanding his slang.
Damn Mexican.
Sorry, Twitch.
Can you not say just race? Like
No,
if I said
you can't even-
You
Gucci.
can't say damn Mexican on Twitch, dude.
Damn white.
What if
people.
like I was talking to another Pinoy boy and I said, "What up, my Filipino brother"?
No.
Is that racist?
No.
Also not allowed though.
Can I not say Pinoy?
No.
No.
Oh, is like Pinoy kind of the same thing as the N-word? Is that
No.
is that how it is?
Everything's the N-word now. It's 2018.
Sorry, Twitch.
All
So
right.
fun.
A whole new world.
Okay, guys.
New
What do we do now?
point of
I have
view.
no idea where to go.
I slap. Can I even reach him? Like when he's on Jesus' shoulder?
Yeah, you can
Probably
reach
not.
Are your arms able to go above your head?
I'm a pretty tall robot. I'm like 7 foot.
I know, but do you have arms that can go above your head? Or
Yeah,
are
they're like
locked?
they have rotator cuffs.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You're not fooling anyone, old man.
Trash can.
So
Wait.
an old man, a thief, a Mexican, and a trash can walk into a bar.
Which mountain were you from, Jesus? So we don't go that way.
Just don't go to any other mountain. Let's just go and fucking not be here anymore, man.
What's wrong with the mountain of Yarg?
Yarg.
Everything. It's the mountains. Fuck that shit. Let's go to the Dragonborn.
Aren't
Also
you from a
not-
mountain?
What a wonderful time for me to be unconscious.
You're just gonna wake up and be like, where the fuck are we?
I'm like the only one who has like a place he wants to go that's not, you know, on the fucking ass end of nowhere and requires us to go across a storm wall.
We could go on a pirate ship and act like pirates.
So we're going north.
Yeah, I guess that's okay, man. Yeah, let's go up to that pirate place then and fucking yeah, let's do that, sure.
Yeah.
Let's just be pirates, I guess.
Why not, right?
Fedly D.
Well,
Do what you want,
No.
because sorry, Twitch is free.
Does the book I have, the Wolfram's Large Monsters, have anything in the sea?
Oh, yes it does. There are sea creatures.
I have seen some large things in this book. I can hunt some things that sea. Alright, I'm good with this.
So, we start walking towards the pirate cove. Hell yeah.
Okay. With that, you guys leave town and start to wander off. Now, into the wilderness at about evening, as things are growing dark. Draken,
Oh,
you
wait.
wake up.
So I had Mage Hand with that little blue crystal that was on fire. When I went unconscious, that would have disappeared. Did the thing set something on fire?
It
We
would
had
have
like a-
fallen over by the shrine.
Interesting. Inadvertently made an offering to ruin.
If I held it in my hand, does it hurt?
Yeah, it's a fire.
Nope.
Now, as you wake up, Draken, you are currently being carried and realize that you're on Jesus' shoulder. And you're in the middle of a forest somewhere.
Where the fuck am I? What? My
Old man with
back! God help us all.
Does he have to roll an injury check? Was that like an
Nope.
Damn. I was hoping concussed man would get even more retarded.
I'm sure it'll happen.
Wait, I don't think I can actually say that word.
No.
That's like an actual no-no word.
What, retarded?
Yeah.
No, it means slow.
No, it's...
It means something that
Fucking-
should have arrived but hasn't yet.
I mean, yeah, that's what it actually means, but it's fucking become, like, a word that everybody just frowns on using.
Well, you're
Have you-
retarded.
Have you seen
Exactly.
the donkey? Have you seen the donkey clip where he accidentally says like "fag"?
No, I don't think so.
I'll link it after. Anyways,
Off this drawing Minecraft.
Draken.
Put me down, Jesus. Don't
Okay.
take the wheel.
Okay.
We're going to become pirates. We've determined this.
But what? You were so against thieving a mildly short time ago. And now
What?
you just want to steal all the shit?
But we can hunt things that sea.
Jesse, you've corrupted this little boy.
And
Hell
hey,
yeah.
healing isn't that bad.
Stealing is very bad, BP. It is very bad.
Look at this rad-ass gun.
And what
Deal.
if the person who made that gun was banking on his livelihood to sell it for money and now can no longer afford food?
Okay, anyway, we're going up to be pirates.
I needed to make a trip to Soulsland at some point. As long as the boat goes to Soulsland, whatever. And doesn't go through any storm walls. Fuck that shit.
Oh my god, Soulsland is like... That would take forever to travel to.
Oh, you wanted to go on an adventure? You wanted to go hunt shit? Did you just plan on sitting in Hillcrest's backyard your entire life?
holy shit!
Man, I want to go to fucking Crunch, man, and get that dragon pussy.
It would require us to figure out how to get across a storm wall, and I don't feel like dying quite yet. Maybe if we find
Yo,
a good
figure
pilot
the
course.
fuck out on, man. Fucking it, no problem. Fuck,
We
you
fi-
used to be the
we find
fucking
a
brains of the
good
operation,
captain.
but now you just seem like a fucking retard.
Oh my god.
I mean, we could actually just start adventuring to Solzlin.
We can take a boat. That's fine. It's probably faster. We'll be pirates for a week. We're already heading there, aren't we?
Are we?
I thought we were heading north.
We're like
Towards
not
the
that
fucking
far
boat.
out.
You're 4 hours away from town.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We can't go back into Hillcrest. I do like the idea of taking a boat. I don't know how well off my legs would get me. It's a long walk.
This also isn't. We could just try bartering with the pirates.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Do you know how to talk
Pirates.
to pirates, Jesse? Seem like now that you've stolen.
Stealing is bad. You shouldn't do it.
I mean, I'm sure there's got to be some pirates looking to like have some badasses join the crew or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Although, I don't think Solzlin would appreciate a pirate ship docking.
No, you dock off the coast, and we walk in normally.
Okay. Alright, to the pirates.
Do the pirates.
Try to negotiate with the pirates. Try
Who's
to get a
feeling-
boat to Solzlin.
Who's
that's
feeling
our
lucky?
plan.
I'm feeling lucky.
Please roll luck.
Yeah.
16.
You guys travel through the wilderness and are unaccosted during the 4 days that it takes you to get there. And when you get to Geller's Port, you're traveling through like a large stretch of plains for quite some time. Go ahead and subtract whatever rations you need. And when you finally get there, you see that this port is like a very simple couple of shacks, as well as a few piers that sort of hang off of there. And there are ships currently docked. What do you guys want to do?
Walk down there.
Alright.
Alright, before we talk to anybody, who's best equipped to talk to pirates?
Probably Jesse.
Alright. Alright, Jesse, get to the front.
What am I going to ask them? What am I doing?
Trying to get a boat, Solzlin, and we can join his crew.
Oh, okay. Suppose I'll go down and approach one of them.
We're walking as a pack, though. To the shacks, I guess?
Okay. So as you approach the shacks, your presence becomes known as a few people wandering about there take note of you approaching. And somebody kind of steps over towards you, and you see it's like a gang of about 8 people. And one of them goes, "What you guys doing around these parts?"
We are looking for a boat, hopefully to travel to Solston.
What the fuck, man? I'm trying to become a pirate, man.
Well, on the way to Solzlin, no, Jesus.
Seems like you guys don't exactly have your chickens all sorted out.
What do you mean?
BB doesn't understand this slang.
Means
Looks-
we haven't agreed on everything yet.
Looks like you don't really know what you're doing.
We're not from around these parts, so I'm afraid not.
Is that so? Well, I mean, one of these ships might be willing to take you.
Alright, how do we go about doing that?
Well, you got any coin?
Yes.
Are you the captain?
Not exactly.
Can we speak to your captain?
Show me you got some coin first.
I opened my chest and there's my pouch.
As well as all the thumbs from the bandits.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of thumbs there too.
There's like a horrible stench that comes out the moment that BP opens like the front of his compartment, and everybody
Sorry.
just recoils like, ugh, and you can tell all the meat is rotting.
Sorry, let me clean that.
And I'll like turn around and start scraping the thumbs off to the floor.
The fuck is that, man?
Some bandits we've killed. We don't enjoy it when people double cross us, and I give them a very nice smile.
Holy shit, dude.
Make an intimidation check, please.
Hmm. Let me see. That is a 3.
You're pretty mouthy for a newbie.
What to say?
Yeah, don't mind this guy. We're just looking to cock some skulls and steal some shit and you know.
Baby on a big monster. That'd be fun too.
Yeah, sure. What that guy said.
I think we could maybe find a place for you.
Sick.
Here, come with me.
Cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. They lead you into this little pirate village, and you're taken towards one of the ships nearby. And as you approach the ship, one of the guys calls up and goes, "Hey, Captain!" And somebody kind of like leans over the side, looking down, and goes, "What?" He goes, "Got some guys. I wanna join up." He goes, "Oh yeah?" He goes, "Yeah." And he kind of just stares at you all, and says, "All right, where are you guys
Yeah.
from?"
The mountains.
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest.
Soulsland.
The fuck you want to become a pirate for, old man?
I don't. I just want to go back to Soulsland. They're the ones who want to become pirates.
So what the fuck is it that you want exactly?
I'm wanting to
Money,
check the
women.
Soulsland.
I wanna.
It seems like you don't really know what you guys are looking for.
Hey, I know exactly what I'm looking for, man. I want that dragon pussy.
PP does not understand dragon pussy line.
Alright, just
You
get on the
understand
fucking
more than
ship
other
then.
people.
Yeah, alright. We pirates now, boys.
Are we traveling to Sultan? It's like pirating on the way.
Sure, we can go that way.
Definitely
Sure.
Inside check,
normal.
man.
Definitely not gonna die. 100.
Make an insight check, please. There, Jesus.
Can I also insight check him?
Sure.
I believe that is a 14.
Oh no.
14.
Something about the captain seems disingenuous.
Wait, it was a 12x.
Do you guys
Just
get
check.
on when a rope ladder is descended down to you?
Yep.
Now, Captain.
What is it?
So, what are the exact plans of our trip? I would like to get this down on my sensors.
You know, well, go out there, head to your soul whatever, and do some pirating on the way.
Now, we're not. Alright.
Does somebody help my trash can body up the rope ladder? Or else it's gonna take a bit.
I'll cast fucking guidance or resistance or whatever the fuck you need to help you up there. You
Sure.
can cast jump if you need it.
They rig some ropes and pull you over the side like a buoy.
PP appreciates the many pirates.
Let's see here.
What a great option we've taken here.
Yo ho.
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
fiddle-dee-dee.
Being sorry, Twitch. It's not right for me. This wasn't even. This was just like a yeah, sure. We'll become pirates, I guess.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Is it still a good idea?
Yeah.
No.
I'd say there's like a 67% chance we're dead, but
I'm going with the 67% chance we're all level 3 now and probably kill all of them.
Now, why would you say that out loud?
I didn't.
What? What?
No,
How
that's.
is-
I mean that. Why would you say that out loud? Now Lucian kill it. Sometimes I get my real voice and voice mixed up. All right.
So you guys are on the ship
What?
there, and the captain says, "Alright, we're gonna have to teach you the basics."
Looking around, how many people look like they could stab my kidneys out around me?
Probably about 20.
Good thing I don't have kidneys, idiots.
You're showing them, Oosh.
So, how about you go ahead and move up to the front of the ship there? We call that the bow.
Okay. Go to the bow.
Now, Captain,
Yes, what is it?
my father told me pirates get cool hats. Does Kiki get a cool hat?
It's true. Here, he kind of like looks around and grabs a bucket nearby and hands it over to you.
Bucket on the trash can.
Here, put that on there, kid.
Does it
Is
give
it-
like -2 to initiative, but gives you like fucking extra armor?
If I were to put this on my head, would it just blind me?
Yeah.
I put it like to the left of my head.
Okay. There,
Thing
you
on
look.
the trash can.
You look like a pirate now, doesn't he, lads? And a bunch of people just start laughing.
Kiki feels at home.
Well, that's good. Now, let's just gonna take a moment here. A couple of ropes coming up, and we'll be heading out. What kind of weapons did you bring with you today? We're gonna need weapons for pirating.
I hold my arm up.
What the fuck is that?
shoot him in the fucking head. That's what it is.
Wait a minute, Lucian, how long did it take us to get out here?
4 days.
Oh, okay. Can I just go ahead and just go back and make my fucking injury checks?
You can make 4 injury checks. Yep.
1.
You're the retcon champions.
That's fail. That's fail.
Oh,
That was almost a pass. That's almost a pass.
Your
I failed
vision
all
is
of them.
still garbage.
I will make my fucking other rolls. Fucking 9 to 10. What the fuck? Those are awful.
Well, I was born with a giant gun. That's
Hmm.
pretty good for pirating.
I kind of just like break people, you know? Who needs a weapon when you're fucking 8 feet tall and you can crush a man's spine?
Yeah, I guess that works too. And what about you two back there?
Well,
Oh, you got it.
I like to set people on fire. And I'll like create a firebolt in my hand.
Okay.
I have 2 short swords and a short bow.
Alright, well, I guess that'll do. Just wait here for a while until we get sailing proper.
so how many piratey boys are on the deck here with us?
20.
Are they just kind of like all forming their own? Like they're just all mingling around?
Yeah, I can position them here for you.
I too would like to mingle around, as they say.
Lean into Jesse.
Act natural.
Sweats.
Dragon,
MVP.
how do you speak pirate?
Yar.
Okay, good to know.
Now, as you guys start to sail out, you get probably like a good ways away from the shore, enough that you can still see the port and everything. But you guys are properly in, you know, like deep water and everything like that. And the captain returns and he goes, "All right, start putting your valuables on the deck."
I don't have any valuables.
I dropped 5 gold on the deck.
Drop my pouch of gold.
That's
I
a
guess.
good start. Yep.
I've
Put down
got
your
gold.
weapons as well.
I don't
Wait.
have any weapons.
We'll need the weapons though for
I said
pirating.
don't have any weapons.
Right, we need them for inspecting, boy. You can keep the hat, but I'm gonna need your weapons.
I'm fond of my guns. Do I get my guns back?
Of course you do.
Can I insight check that?
Yes.
Do you need to inside check that?
21.
21.
The captain may be lying.
Can I keep one of my guns?
You can have them both once we're done.
You know, Captain, 'cause I like you.
And I'll put my 2 guns down.
Okay. Good. Now you there, boy.
I guess I'm the only one that qualifies as boy here. I guess I am.
Do you put your weapons down?
I mean, if I don't, we'll die. So I'll just put him down, I suppose. Reluctantly, looking at him in the eyes.
All right.
Well, you'll. Mm-hmm.
Now back up.
Back up.
To the bow. Remember, we taught you about this.
Okay, alright, okay. Look, if you're just planning on robbing us and trying to kill us or whatever, like, can we just make this short and, like, start fighting? Because, you know, not preferable to water.
No, we're teaching you how to be pirates.
I don't think you're teaching us how to be pirates. I'm pretty sure you're trying to rob us.
Well, that's just not true. Here, back up. Closer to the bow there.
Looking around, what are the pirates surrounding us doing?
They're just watching you.
Do they have weapons in hand?
Yes.
Do they have ropes or anything?
Yes.
Do they have
All
what?
right, team.
Ropes?
Ropes?
Yeah.
Some of them do.
Mr. Pirate,
Yes.
what was the instruction again?
Move closer to the edge there. The railing up ahead.
Does it look like this section of the ship is designed to break away?
No, it looks like a normal railing.
Hmm.
Is there, like, by chance, a plank?
A plank? No.
Sure. I'll take a...
Okay.
Alright, yep.
Do you guys back up?
Yep.
Jesse, Dragon?
What do you mean? I'm behind them.
No, you gotta back up further. They want you to back up more.
Oh, like to the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can push us off. I mean, teach us how to be pirates.
This is the bow. There's nowhere more to go on the bow.
There's a bit more space there, old man. You can do it.
No, my legs are giving out on me, I think. I'm a cripple now.
Mr. Pirate, this feels dangerous.
It's perfectly safe. We're pirates here. Do you think I don't know my way around my own boat?
Which one of them is the captain?
This guy right here.
That's the piratey boy.
Where are weapons?
Capitan.
El Capitan.
I think these are yours. And this is.
Now move closer to the edge there, boy. That's right. Yep. Yep, just a bit more. Just a bit. Just a bit more there. And the people kind of move forward, and at this point, this guy kind of kicks your stuff away and pushes it behind him. And the captain says, "Alright, I think we're done here." And at that, the pirates rush you and go to push you off the side. I need some athletics checks, please.
Perfect.
Now,
I mean, they had to cover like 10 feet there, didn't they?
well,
Can
you
I
don't have to
shot?
make one because you're on the edge there.
We
But-
all knew this was coming.
Well, I mean, no, I'm saying like if they are like rushing forward at like that distance, can't I just like meet them?
What?
He wants to
Okay.
charge back at them.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Like, once you see that they go and do this, yeah, you can do that.
All right.
But first,
I'll
I
just,
need the
like-
checks for your friends here.
All right.
So, I need, let's start with you there, oh, Draken's done one.
That's an 8.
Okay.
Athletics.
Oh, you're lucky, Draken.
9.
A 9,
Oh,
okay.
18.
Oof. Okay. And an 18.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. The pirates rush forward and suddenly start wrestling with you all and trying to push you off the side. And, you know, Draken and Jesse, you're both pushed against the railing, but you manage to fight back, whereas BP's body just goes whoop and rolls over the side.
Am I just off? What? Can I grab the ledge?
You can try. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this at disadvantage? Because it's not like using my whole body, but is this at disadvantage?
I think that's for stuff with your legs, so I'll let you do it normally.
Hell yeah. Acrobatics or just dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw.
15.
You grab onto the side here and are hanging off the edge of the boat. Everybody please roll initiative.
Oh, did I not get to make my counter rush?
You can do that if you beat them in initiative here. Because they had a surprise round on you.
I mean, we all
I did not beat them.
expected it. Like, we knew it was coming, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't-
Weird, dude.
If we're looking at them, like, how are we surprised when they like charge us from 10 feet away?
Like, even Jesse said it out loud.
Nobody said anything about prep, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, that's pretty good.
So... Wait, did you really roll a 2?
Yeah, but it's actually 4.
Okay. So, first off, Jesse, you are first to go.
I have no weapons, yeah?
No weapons. They are right here.
How many men are on me, quote unquote?
Right now, 3 of them. These 2 are actively grappling you, and this one is very close by. Like, these ones are trying to shove you off the side.
It was probably very hard for me to escape 2 people's grasp, yeah?
Yeah, you could try.
Uh, Are my arms restrained?
Nope.
I will, like, the person to my right, I guess. That one, I guess. I will attempt to punch him in the face or the eyes, either one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
A 13.
Okay. Okay, you hit him. And do you have anything that gives you unarmed damage?
I don't believe so.
You deal 1
Please no.
damage to him.
Is he like disoriented at all, or?
He curses under his breath.
Okay. Bonus action, attempt to break free of their grasp? Maybe?
Okay, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Preferably around them, to my weapons.
Okay. Make for me an athletics or acrobatics check to try and break through them.
It is acrobatics, so that is a 21 from me.
You manage to push past them and kind of do like a little flip and end up over here and are able to grab your stuff.
So now I'm fully equipped with weapons, yeah?
Yes.
I believe that's that's all I can do this turn, though.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
BP, it's your turn. You're hanging off the side of the boat.
Can I get up? I'll try to hoist myself up
Sure, make a strength check.
with my huge robot arms. By that I mean 1. Oh! You're 20!
The guy over here is pushed you off the side and goes, I hope you can swim, trash can, and then you just, like, pull yourself up and he watches as you, like, fly over the side of the railing and then donk right in front of him.
You're a dog.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Fuck, I mean... Well, now that I've said you're fucked, that I have my nothing.
You have your wave cannon.
Yeah, but I don't want to use that just.
I don't know, dude. You just got a wave cannon straight through this guy and also hit this guy.
I don't think it works like that.
You
I
can send
would.
it flying into him. You never know.
You know, I'm feeling like a big, strong boy. Can I take my, like, just with all my weight and try to shove this guy off? This piratey boy?
Sure. Make an athletics check, please.
Ooh.
Uh,
Uh,
6.
big strong boy.
He evades you, and every time you try to grab at him, you miss.
That's all I got.
Okay. Next up, it's the pirate turn. The captain calls out to arms, and everybody around looks over and grabs some weapons and starts to move towards you.
Holy shit.
So it's roughly about like that. And these guys here will crowd on the group. And a few attacks coming in. Let's see here. Draken, you're getting 2. As one of them tries to push you off, so make an athletics or acrobatics check. Oh,
16.
okay, you succeed. The other one just straight up goes to stab you.
Oh, misses.
Okay, and one attacks you there, BP.
Doesn't miss.
Come
Oh.
on.
my
Oh.
god.
He pulls out a rapier and lunges forward, and it stabs past one of your metallic plates, dealing 15 damage as a bit of oil begins to leak out.
I'll
Whoa.
feel no pain.
Okay.
That was just a regular dude?
Yep.
That was a crit.
Oh.
It was 15 damage, you said?
Yeah.
Classic Lucian.
Okay.
And then with those, there's 3 attacks on you, Jesse.
Oh, good.
Here's the 2 normal ones. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You are slashed with a short sword. Okay, for 2 damage. And then the captain goes to attack you. And he makes 2 attacks. Missing 1.
Oh.
And I don't know what the fuck is happening over there. Look at the little jiggle it's doing. Look at the little jiggling.
Oh, it almost rested. Oh, it stopped.
I guess that's a 4. You're lucky. The captain misses. And that's their turn. He does call out before your turn starts, Drac, and he says, "Arr, you can swim or you can die." And it's your turn.
I see. Mage hand fucking full action. I think it is, right?
Yes.
Can I? Where's BP's pistol? Can I see BP's good pistol?
It is on the ground here.
Can I mage hand that and bring it over to BP?
Sure. Yeah, as an action, you can give him the pistol.
I want to give BP his pistol.
BP, you have your pistol. Floating above the fight here, it goes over a few heads and hands straight over to you.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to rock.
And then I just want to prep my movement to, like, not be in fucking Jesus's way when he bulldozers through.
Sure.
And that
Do
is
you
not
plan to, like, swap spots or whatever?
Yeah, if I can, like, swap spots with
Sure.
him, that'd be sick.
Jesus, it is your turn. Do you want to swap spots with Draken?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
There we go. You've used 5 feet of movement speed. What do you want to do?
I just want to like stick my arms out and just like bull rush through and try and clothesline all these things.
Okay. Make an athletics check, please.
I've rolled a 22.
You managed to go bulldozing through all these guys, and they're all prone.
Alright.
That will be your action to overrun through them. What else do you want to do, if anything?
Could that have been like a... like one of those things that I do in my class?
Oh, where it's like an attack? I would say not on all of them. That would be super OP.
Well, a maneuver, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can expend a maneuver, but that'd probably be on like 1, maybe 2 people at the most.
1 or 2 people, huh? Alright, well, they're all knocked prone. Alright, I want to action surge,
Okay.
and then I want to come over here and running drop kick the pirate, attempting to push him into a maneuver attack.
Okay. Now I think that maneuver first needs to hit, so roll an attack roll like normal.
Oh.
I don't know what I would add to that.
Just strength and proficiency.
Okay, so 18?
18, okay. You do hit him. And what's the DC he has to beat in order to not be pushed?
Alright, hold on, let me see. Pushing attack? Hold on.
The DC is probably 8 plus proficiency plus strength.
It might be plus charisma.
For push, I doubt it.
Pushing.
Because it all runs off of one
Let's
D.
attempt to add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
So...
Oh yeah, he makes a strength saving throw against your DC.
Yeah, the DC
Which
should be
would be
shown
what?
somewhere on your maneuvers page. Probably towards the top.
Maneuver save DC, 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength or dex mod. So 13?
Okay. Let's see
Can
if
I
he
just
beats that.
give the guy a 9?
Oh,
I just
Oh.
want to give the guy a 9.
you want to give him a 9?
Giving him a 9.
You
That's
rush
something
forward
to do.
and drop kick the captain. Roll damage.
May I have? Oh, okay. Hold on. I mean, is already die here.
And before the guy has a fucking 3 strength, 4 strength, 5 strength, something.
Okay. So it's normal damage plus superiority die, right?
Yep.
9 damage.
Okay. You rush forward after knocking a bunch of people over and kick the captain in the chest, and he goes flying off the side of the boat. Just
It's a lucha time.
It is lucha time.
One of the pirates over here goes, "God damn, man." Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Everybody, please roll initiative.
Give me a high initiative. Damn.
Wow.
Everybody have shit
Holy
initiative.
shit.
That'd be sick.
Lucian, you're all like shit. No.
No, I got a 10, so
No.
I'll put him under here. Alright.
Go after me, Jesse.
Before we start, because I think it's going to take a little while, given what you guys have gotten yourselves into, and it's 6 o'clock, we're going to go to a brief 5-10 minute break, and then pick up with the initiative when we come back.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
Andrew, did you roll a 10?
I rolled 11.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
Nothing
we'll
to do
be
about
back in a few minutes there, folks.
You ever just like purposefully get yourself caught by pirates?
that. Yeah.
All the time!
There was like a 0% chance this was a good idea.
I thought maybe they were gonna be good pirates out of nowhere, like maybe Candy
Hey.
Island pirates.
Hey, Uchi.
What?
Are you ready for the boat campaign to come back?
Boat, 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 boat.
You're just gonna walk up to a bunch of like criminals and thieves and ask them to do us a favor to take us across the fucking continent, and they just go, "Yeah, come on up."
Well, maybe they just like had a change of heart.
You're really good at
Uh.
complaining about the situation, but not at convincing anybody to do anything else.
What?
It's perfect. It's just like the fucking horrible idea crew.
Hey, but if this works out, with the low chance of it working out,
Then you might get a boat.
Well, I mean, I can heal everybody except Uchi.
true.
Not that Uchi
Right.
will need healing.
Going to
Yep, BRB.
Yeah, I find myself doing this weird shit in my new place where I like close the door for privacy and then realize that I'm the only one here.
I don't know. I feel uncomfortable when the room, like the door is open.
Hmm.
So like, I don't know. I probably do the exact same fucking thing out of habit. I like to hear my door. I like to know that I will be able to hear my door if somebody's coming into my fucking room, regardless of whether there's anybody there or not.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So we need to kill the pirates like in our mouths.
I mean, you're about to go first, right? You're about to fucking pop some caps with your new gun.
Nigga,
It's unfortunate I don't get to go first so that I can bless everybody.
Doesn't it like do a lot of damage?
does 1d10 as opposed to my 1d8.
Huh. I guess theoretically.
That, I mean, it's a good bump.
is an upgrade.
My gun was 50 gold. The thing you stole, 250.
It's like, I don't know. I expected it to be cheaper for such a small upgrade.
It's not a small upgrade.
Upgrades don't come around often. Especially
Right.
for ranged weapons. In like the base game, there isn't a ranged weapon that does 1d10.
No. Well, wait, what does heavy crossbow do?
Oh, heavy crossbow does 1d.
Heavy crossbow is like fucking. I have to use like my fucking feet and arms to get the fucking thing to work. Need like a fucking crank.
And this is a pistol. Lamau.
You essentially gave him like, I don't know. It's like the next best thing Uchi could get is like you could get a +1 weapon.
I mean, it is a 25% upgrade, which is pretty
It's
high.
pretty fucking good. Stole the hopper. Stole the chests.
What thing did you take, Drew?
What?
What level 3 thing did you take?
Oh, I haven't taken one.
Nigga.
You
You
got
should-
5 minutes, dude. Get on that.
You need to go. Oh, I didn't say that word, by the way. Buddy, you need to go choose.
Okay.
You need to go do that fast.
I'm doing it now, okay? Shut up. Rogue. Archetypes.
There's also Xanathars and there's also Sword Coast.
Does Xanathars have anything good for Rogue?
I think Xanathars also highlight Swashbuckler.
Let me look.
I'm right at it. You got Inquisitor? Nope. Inquisitive, Scout, or Swashbuckler.
No, Scout wasn't that bad. Scout was pretty decent.
I don't know what Scout does.
I remember Scout being interesting.
Oh,
Not as bad.
when something ends its turn in front of you, you can just move. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you. This move doesn't provoke opportunity attack. You slippery motherfucker. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, Scout wasn't bad. Scouts also get Rakish Audacity, which is the thing that adds your charisma to your initiative.
They get what?
Fucking, you know how swashbucklers get charisma to their initiative?
I don't see that.
Rakish Audacity? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at fucking swashbuckler. It's just on
Yeah.
the same fucking page.
They don't get
my
a-
bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't scrolled down enough to see the title swap the swashbuckler.
What is use an object action? I guess.
That's just
Oh, you want to pull the lever that caused the fucking trap stack? Yeah, go for it. Use an object. Interaction.
it doesn't cost an action. It's just use
Starting
an
on
object.
starting at third level, you can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a sleight of hand check using thieves' tools to disarm a trap, open a lock, or use an object action.
Yeah, an interaction.
Just yeah.
Normally, illusion lets them for free, but the fucking using your thieves tool on something probably not would take an action normally.
Choose gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing costs you movement. In addition, you may make a running a jump. The distance you cover increases by the number of feet equal to your dexterity. So I can run and jump, and I can climb buildings, and I can disarm shit with an action. I guess.
Is that what you're choosing?
I
Thief?
guess. I mean, I think I want to. Arcane
Thief
tricks
would-
should be interesting.
Have you looked at Swashbuckler?
No, but that doesn't really fit the character at all.
It's just a better fighter.
Yeah, I'm not really like. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. Thief makes sense for your character. But it's very, like, it's more roleplay heavy as opposed to fighting combat heavy.
Yeah. Let's see. Come in here. Where do you place an archetype on the character sheet? Anyways.
Features, probably. Wherever you feel like it.
Thief archetype. I can make a running jump now, everyone.
Hell yeah!
Whatever that's used for.
Just think about that, Alfred. Like, you can get good use out of that in combat situations too. If you like think about it, like, I want to do this. I want to just jump, like, clean over these people or something. Be creative. You don't get flat numbers, so creativity. You have more room to be creative though.
Actually, it says, in addition, you may make a. When you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by the number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier. So I guess I could always have done that. I guess. So I
Everybody
guess
can run and
I
go.
guess that implies to like running roof to roof or some bullshit like that.
Or just like on the ground, want to fly at people.
Hell, fucking yeah.
You know, like the what's a fighting character that does that?
You also want to drop kick somebody.
I guess Deadpool and MVC3 did that.
Darcy Faden is Deadpool from MVC3, obviously.
True. You could also probably try to not lure, but like finesse the fast hands into like sleight of hand checking and like stealing other people's weapons and shit.
Yeah.
I bet you could try to finesse it like that.
Oh, that's
Just go be creative.
something like hit their arm or like hit their forehand so they drop their weapon or something.
Slap them across the face.
I mean, just like, your mother's gay, and then you like take their sword or some shit. And they're
I'm not paying a layer, dude. I'm not gonna like rolling thunder down the boat.
Oh, the danger, she is this way.
you point
The
off the
danger.
boat and go, the danger, she is this way. And
She
then they
throws
go,
them-
what?
She throws a, they throw a fucking net at you, and then you're rolling thundering just in place now.
No, a man just screams at you.
Kind of like rolling thunder, like from one side to the other.
Rolling
Bouncing
Thunder
off.
would be really good right now.
Yeah, you fucking go boom, 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 boom.
And then eventually hop off the boat. Yeah. Because you're a good angler.
Shield crash off the boat.
Peace. Never wanted to be here.
So I played my last like calibrating match of Dota last night.
Where'd you calibrate?
Well, let me tell the story first. So I go into this game and I'm like, I've been like maining support. I go into this game and I'm like, all right, dude, here we go. Last game. Let's make sure that Riki's not on the fucking field. Of course, as soon as I go to ban it, the button swaps and I pick Riki. Like, okay, all right, that's fine. Riki support, like it's a thing.
It's the strongest thing.
It's the
It was
strongest
just
thing. Yeah.
nerfed, but it's
So,
still fucking
barely
strong.
nerfed. It's
So-
still fucking stupid.
So then I just shredded and ended the game like 12, 2, and 24.
Yeah, it's still stupid.
And
Welcome to Riki
I
support.
placed Archon 5.
Feels bad, man.
Why? That was a lot higher than I thought it was gonna be.
Is
Is
Archon
the
before Legend?
Yeah.
is it the green one?
Yeah. It's like 3k MMR.
Alright.
Okay, never mind. That's what I didn't. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's
you're fine.
probably about where you should be at, yeah.
Yeah. I was fucking excited. Why are you boys not proud of me?
Well, we are. Good job, buddy.
You're fine.
No. Nobody knows what fucking Archon is. So we heard it and we're like, oh, he's like a herald.
Oh.
I just know like Herald is low, and I don't see Archon often. That's why I thought it was super. No, but that's good.
Everybody knows Legend and fucking above, and then we know Herald's the bottom.
Word.
I know Legend, Ancient, Divine, and then Looter. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm just used to, if you're not ranked top 10 NA, hang yourself. And I'm like, okay.
Used to going on Bear Team 6 and going,
Yeah.
well, guys, I got Ancient 5 today. Wow, not Divine?
Wow, y'all play with some assholes.
Yeah! You should be back.
Pyro's
Like-
only Ancient 5.
Pyro never solo queues.
Pyro is pretty good.
Chid just spams Underlord. So he's divine now.
That is a very hard hero to play.
Underlord?
The hardest hero to play, dude.
You press Firestorm.
Chid is like,
god,
You don't press your ulti.
he couldn't be any more of like an auto.
You
I can't
are
play
on
that.
stream.
My second to last game though, I was playing support and this guy goes, I'm gonna play carry Venomancer. Goes safe lane and proceeds to level Plague Wards
What?
against Sniper.
Did he? Well, what skill level 1?
Wait, what do you mean?
What do you
skill
take
did
at level
level 1?
Pretty sure he took Gale. It was worthless though.
Yeah.
Gale's the best level 1 ability he can take.
You want to max playboard, so you take your lane.
Yeah, you take like
Yeah,
a
it did not go like that.
So, well,
It may not have gone like that. Just wanted you to understand that skill build was not the reason why.
No. I understand that like the wards can be good,
you
he
just
was
go.
not.
He did not use
2-1.
it to his advantage.
You go
He
2
just
1
like
2.
fed Sniper
and you
2,000
go
words
2 1
and
4.
Sniper won the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like the Sniper in the offlane, what the fuck?
Are we ready to go there, boyos?
I have a question.
I am ready to die, Lucian. Slay me, daddy.
That's what I'm here for. What's the question, Jesse?
So, I have the rogue archetype Thief, and one of the abilities that I just obtained recently was Fast Hands. And I was wondering if I could use this ability to maybe hit weapons out of enemies' hands as a bonus action.
As
I'd have to read Fast Hands.
I can read it. It says,
Mhm.
starting at 3rd level, you can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a dexterity sleight of hand check by using your thieving tools to disarm a trap or open a lock, or take the use an object action.
I don't know if
Hmm.
I was applying like maybe action it and stuff like that.
I don't think you could do that as a bonus action for taking an opponent's weapon. It seems like all of those are for acting on objects. I would allow you to do it as an action if you wanted to take someone's weapon.
Well, not necessarily take it. I just mean like have them drop their weapon.
He just
Or,
wants to
like,
slap them real quick.
disarm them.
Yeah, that would be more of an action thing.
Okay.
Or I was just thinking of ways he could creatively use the things he gets from Thief in combat, since it really gives you like nothing in that
Well,
regard.
you can scale stuff and steal from people and stuff like that, but in combat, it doesn't always pan out like that.
Read it never pans out like that.
Alright, here we go. So it seems like the first one up is BP. What do you want to do, BP?
Is it, even if I'm like this close, is it disadvantage to shoot a person on the ground with a ranged weapon?
No, it would be... I would say that it would cancel out your disadvantage to shoot him. He'd be a much
Okay.
easier target because he's on the ground.
And is this Piety Boy engaged with Jesse or I?
Both of you.
Okay. Well, I'll pop Zephyr Strike here, so I won't take any disadvantage.
Okay.
Move right here, and I'll pop. I guess this one. I'll take a shot at it.
Okay.
Normal strike. Nope.
Oh,
9 to hit.
that's a miss.
Well, that's all I got.
Okay. Jesse, you're up.
Okay. Suppose I will attack that one.
Okay.
Maybe it's a 15.
You definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sace.
You add your dex.
Oh. 9.
So you slash this guy, and he looks like he's mortally wounded.
Mortally wounded.
Like he's in really bad shape.
You gotta make your. You have.
Yeah,
Bonus
bonus
action, right?
action. Oh yeah, here, I'll do the other one. Yeah. 6.
Do you add bullshit on the second strike or no?
To hit you
doesn't
do, just
add-
not the damage.
Okay, so add proficiency plus dex to your hit.
You mean
You add
the
5.
attack roll?
Add
Yeah, the
5
attack
to your attack roll.
11. It was.
You miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And,
You can just remember the number is 5. When making attack rolls, you add 5. When making damage rolls, you add 3. Until level 5, that will not change.
I will end my turn there.
You're off,
Which I
Draken.
guess I could change at level 4.
What do you want to do?
What I want to do?
Yep, it's your
I
turn,
want to
old man.
bless my party.
Okay.
I'll bless my party with the great blessings of Salam. Salam, bless your strikes! And then I'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up are the pirate boys. This guy's going to run over and throw something down for the captain. We're going to roll to see if he manages to grab onto it.
Whoa, he was close enough to get back?
He is hanging from a rope down there. He's going to want his revenge.
I think the boat's not moving, is it?
Yes. Yeah, you guys left port.
Oh, did we?
That guy had to dash.
Holy fuck.
So there's a party going on over there, and we've got some attacks. We'll start with a couple on BP.
Holy fuck. What
Is
the
it?
fuck is that?
An 18 or a 6.
18 hits.
Okay. You are stabbed with a dagger for 4 damage.
Okay.
And let's see, it's gonna be 4 attacks for Jesse and 4 for Zach or for Jesus. Let's see.
Clearly, I need to change this.
And Jesse does a 14 hit.
Yeah, does 14 go over 14?
The attack wins, I believe,
Okay.
for beating DC. So,
Yeah, if it pushes, it wins.
so 3 of them are gonna hit. You are stabbed with a multitude of different sharp, pointy items. Taking a total of 18 damage. Are you still conscious?
With 1 health.
Nicely done.
Oh,
TPK incoming.
jump off the boat incoming.
20 or 21 hit you, Jesus.
Yeah, both of those hit.
You take 10 damage. And
I'm going to. Yeah, that's fine. 10 damage.
Okay, it's your turn.
Well, I guess I'll just, you know, try and suplex this guy.
Okay. Make the grapple check on him.
A 9.
Okay. He successfully evades your grapple.
You do have the 1d4. I don't know if that'll help. Does it bless?
Yeah.
If you get a 4, it'll help.
No, it does not help, because D4s don't roll.
So after missing your grapple, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Roll initiative. I'm gonna kill some players today.
Wow.
On might be.
I'm.
Well,
All right, looks like you're first, Jesus.
All right. Let's try pushing attack on this guy.
Sure, you're just gonna drop kick him again?
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm rolling his strength
Oh.
save ahead of time. Oh, okay, he was gonna pass. What was the roll?
Well, I hit him with 18, like
Yeah.
20 something.
So you won't push him, but you'll still do damage. So go ahead and roll.
that's good.
13 damage.
When you drop kick him, he seems like he's bracing for the attack, and somehow manages to not only take your hit, but only slides back a few inches on the wood there of the ship, and then he just like coughs out a whole bunch of blood and just falls over dead.
Makes sense.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Let's move.
Captain's gonna try and climb up. Okay, he's making his way up. Then some attacks. Let's see here. These guys are kind of just like squishing in all over the place. And let's see. One attack on you, Draken. It's
That hits.
17. Okay. You are stabbed for 3 damage.
Okay.
Make a concentration check for Bless, please. If it's concentration.
It is. It's
Aw.
a fail.
Divination? Divination?
Can't divination roll I've already made.
Damn.
2 attacks on you there, BP.
Jesus.
Looks like one of those is gonna hit. You are also shanked for 4 damage.
Yep.
Then 4 attacks on you. Or sorry, no, that would be... That's my bad. That would be 3 attacks. 3 attacks on you, Jesse.
Oh,
It went from. Oh no. Jesse might be down. I think Jesse is down.
He has 1 HP. So this... Actually, if this rolls really bad, he might insta-KO.
I have 1 health.
it did not roll bad enough, I don't think.
Okay. So you go down. And then a bunch of attacks on our friend over here. So those guys have gone, and these guys have gone. Jesus does an 18 hit.
Yes.
2 of those hit. For 10 damage. And it is now your turn, Jesse. Make a death saving throw, please.
You already have 2 veils.
Does he? Does he have 2 fails or does he not?
No, no. You have
Okay.
1 fail now, Jesse.
Oh, okay.
If you get 2 more, you are dead. BP, it's your turn.
Well. Many boys.
Jump off the boat!
Jesus, are you jumping?
No, I'm probably just gonna have my character die.
That was RP filled. I'll stick my wave cannon in this one's chest.
Okay.
Is this at disadvantage? I'll pop the advantage from the Zephyr Strike. Actually, before the wave cannon goes off, I'll put the what's it called? Slayer's Ire on this one
Whatever that is.
from the hunter, whatever.
Okay.
And then I'll pop the Zephyr Strike to give it advantage. since it's melee is a disadvantage?
Yes, unless you have
Okay.
the crossbow mastery thing.
Nope.
Okay.
The wave cannon goes off. And it's a 14 to hit.
That does hit.
This is a lot of damage. Maybe it'll pierce.
Maybe it'll blow everybody off the fucking boat.
Wave cannon. Oh no, I add one more d6 to that. 3d6.
That poor boy.
So it's 6, 12, 15,
Oh, 3.
18. So it's 21, 23 damage.
A loud boom sounds off, and a hole roughly the size of your little bucket helmet is blown into this man's chest. And blood just sprays everywhere behind here, coating all over Jesse and the pirates, and a little bit splashes on Jesus. And, like, they just look over, like, in horror.
I look over at Draken.
Jumping.
Jump! I'll get Jesse!
Goodbye, world.
Remember to head to the coast. I know you're gonna sink.
Yeah. Look, I don't need to breathe, I guess.
You shout this and watch as a trash can just splunk into the water it goes. It doesn't float for even a second, just like down to the ocean floor. Now, Draken, it's your turn.
Alright. Got a lot of shit I have to do. First off, I want a bonus action healing word, fucking Jesse.
Okay. Jesse, you are conscious now with...
There's my D. Fucking, we're not rolling this like standard. Fucking hit that R key. That would be 6 health.
With 6 health.
Alright. So that's the bonus action. Fucking, what am I doing with my action? Real questions. Actually, no, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to use my interaction to hand my fucking, big book of knowledge to my mage hand.
Okay.
That still exists. Then, me and my mage hand are disengaging and jumping off the boat.
Okay. You disengage and splash into the water there. It's rather cold. Is that the end of your turn?
That was the end of my turn. Mage hand, keep my fucking book safe.
Everybody roll initiative, please. Oh, jeez.
Just beat that.
Where's my... Hello?
I grabbed yours on accident.
Alright. You're first, Jesse. What do you want to do?
I will run and jump off the boat.
Okay.
Disengaging.
I assume you disengaged?
Yeah.
Okay. You run
This is
here
turning
and...
the real man. Real man would have, like, sleight of handed fucking coin touches.
slip off of the side here and splash into the water. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Draken, it's your turn. Jesse has just splashed into the water next to you.
I see. Looking around, well, first off, move out of the fucking boat's path.
Okay.
And then, is my swim speed like half speed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's as far as I can fucking move. I want to actually look and see how far away from the coast are we?
It looks like a long swim, but you might be able to manage it as long as some current doesn't pull you away.
Okay, okay. I will cast... Does Long Strider increase my swim speed?
I would say yeah. Yeah, it does. It's still halved like everything else, but it will increase it.
Okay, Long Striding myself.
Okay.
Moving one more.
Next up, Jesus, you're on the boat. Everybody has managed to bail over the side. What do you want to do?
Die on the boat rather than die in the water.
I don't know if we're gonna die in the water. Alright.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump off and drown. That sounds good.
Can you not swim?
I don't know. Can you swim in skill mill? In splint mill?
You'll probably have to abandon your armor if it's really that heavy.
I mean, that takes kind of a lot of time to take off.
Are you going for it?
Yeah, dude, I'll go and drown in the ocean.
Leaping off to the side of the boat there, you splash into the water. And, let's see. BP, it's your turn next. You are floating down, 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 and it's getting progressively dark all around you. What are you doing?
I'll just keep facing the same direction, keep facing the shore, and wait till I can move. I mean, if I can swim in the one direction, I'll attempt to, but
You find that this doesn't get you anywhere, and your little robo arm does nothing, and you have a gun for the other arm, so it doesn't really help.
yep. I mean, I'm not like, I'm just like,
Well, it's pretty dark.
Turn on your fucking robot flashlights.
Okay. After that, the pirate ship continues to swing by, and sails past. Was anything left up here?
money
Money?
Money was.
and
one
my old
pistol.
gun, my old rifle, not a.
Okay. The ship keeps sailing by, and Jesse, you're pushed out of the way as the current sort of nudges you from the ship, and you watch as it continues off and starts to just go in a random direction there. Now, you guys are no longer in combat, but I do need some checks. Can you make for me a check to take off your armor, please? Jesus, how would you take that off?
I don't know.
I'd say you probably could. You could either fiddle around with like the straps and whatnot on it, or you could just try and muscle the whole thing off.
Real man swims with his armor on.
Yeah, can I just try and swim with the armor on?
Make an athletics check, please.
A 19.
So, Jesse and Draken, the two of you are kind of swimming side by side, and you had seen Jesus leap off of the boat because you guys were already down there, and he just like, swan dived into the water and disappeared, and then an uncomfortable amount of time kind of went by until eventually he just like burst out from the top, just swimming as hard as he can, muscles just pounding against the water.
Jesus.
Yo,
Scaring me.
can I move the back, like be kind of behind our flailing armored fish, and just like, if I cast Longstrider on him, and I also just like continuously attempt to cast guidance whenever I get the opportunity.
You could put Longstrider on him. It would probably help.
Put Longstrider on him. I'll also put Longstrider on fucking Jesse.
Okay.
Just use the rest of my fucking spell slots for that.
Now
So we
you
all
guys-
three have Longstrider now.
You guys can see the pirate port over there. Is that where you're swimming, or are you swimming somewhere else?
Probably
Not the
should
pirate port.
go the coast right next, just fucking straight line, because wherever Uchi's going in a straight line.
Okay. I need one more athletics check from you, please, Jesus.
Did I get guidance off on him?
Yeah, I'd say you've got guidance on him, so you can add a d4.
Add that D4.
Don't think I'll need it with a 21.
Okay. Jesus is like just panting and breathing super heavy, and you can watch like every time that he does like his stroke with his arms there. Once that moment of like pushing power finishes, the weight starts to pull him down under the water, and then he just like slams back onto the surface and just keeps doing that over and over.
Jesus Christ.
Most powerful butterfly swim in the fucking world.
In the world, exactly. That's what it looks like. It's like a combination between like drowning and just beating the shit out of the water. And somehow it's working. And I need somebody who's feeling lucky to make a luck check, please.
I don't think that's me.
Is that me?
Hey, you're underwater.
I have no idea what's going on up there, but I'm sure I can roll for you.
It might be if I think.
Well, it might be for you, yeah.
7.
Okay. BP, as you're
That's
floating
not
down,
lucky at all.
you notice something. There's like a shadowy mass moving in the water near you.
God damn it.
Please, sir, do not harm me.
I am but a robot.
I'd like you to make an animal handling check, please.
Shadowy mass understands you, apparently.
Mr. Fish, we can be best friends down here in the sea.
Oh, Jesus.
Best friends, though, he's gonna fucking carry you to the coast.
It's a 20?
A 20? You hear a... and watch what looks like the world's biggest fish kind of start moving close past you.
Is it under me?
It's right beside you. So, like, as you're falling, it's kind of moving diagonally down along with you.
Oh. Can I, like, reach out my hand and, like, touch it?
Sure, make an athletics check to try and use your shitty robot arms to swim next to it.
No, I just want to touch it to see what it feels like. I know I'm sinking.
It's currently too far away from you for you to reach out and touch it.
I don't care then.
Okay.
It's not like an angle I can get on top of it, right? I can't become the whale rider.
It doesn't look like it.
Then I go.
Uh,
That was my best whale noise.
Make
The
another
robot.
animal handling check, please.
Dude, you just told to go fuck its mom?
Mr. Whale, help.
It's an 8.
It makes a similar noise and just turns and kind of swims away. Shortly after that, you hear a doomph as you land on the sea bottom.
I'll start slowly trudging in the same direction I was facing in.
Okay.
If there's any, like, crabs or shit, I'll pick it up.
You want to pick up crabs on the way?
Yeah!
Roll
Dude,
a luck
where's the
check,
Old Bay?
please.
We have to go into town and buy some Old Bay.
Old Bay! If there's any, like, clams down here, any crabs, anything on the floor, I mean, I'll...
Where's the crabs?
It's a 9.
Yeah, you see what looks like a very large crab there. As you approach, it goes to move and starts to scuttle slowly away.
I pick it up with my one hand.
He's gonna make a dex save.
Come here, Mr. Crab.
You grab a large crab.
Under the sea.
I just hold it.
Let's see.
Under the sea!
I'm like holding it at its back so its arms can't clamp me.
Okay.
And now I'm walking with the crab. I put like I'll like put the crab close to me and go like,
Hello, Crab. We're buddies now.
The crab just flails its legs and arms back and forth.
I put him for a second on my like robot shoulder. Does he attempt to move off?
Immediately.
Alright, I go back to grab him.
He tries to get away, and he floats down for a moment as he makes a triumphant leap, and you just easily grab him, and he starts squirming again.
Oh, my book is fucked.
Why, though? Why are you being so mean to this crab boy?
He's my crab boy now. I put him in my chest.
He's no longer his own crab boy.
Your airtight chest that has your book in it.
Wait, is my chest airtight?
No, God, no.
No!
Can.
Jesus Christ, no, it's not. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, you could put the crab in there. It would definitely keep him from getting out. Because it's filled with water.
Hell yeah! I put my crab in there.
Okay.
The
You-
fuck is wrong with you?
You go ahead and put your crab in there. And
If I
then
find
just-
any more crabby boys, they're going inside.
You can hear him like scratching around in there on occasion, then he just kind of like settles into a location at one point and just stops moving.
My book is fucked.
Now, you three eventually get towards the coast. It takes quite a while, with about like 10-20 minutes of swimming just straight. But eventually, you beach yourselves there and get onto a bit of land.
Continuously recasting Mage Hand to make sure that fucking book does not drop. Maintain that shit.
Okay.
Your alchemist book is fucked though.
I'll live. It's not my alchemist book. Shitty, full of bad recipes.
If any of you have things that would be ruined by water, they are now ruined.
Joy.
AKA gone.
Is gun ruined by water?
For a time period, until you can fix it up.
Can I fix it myself?
Um,
I mean, we'll see about that later.
Okay.
Now, you guys have just swam away from a pirate ship. As you beach yourselves on here, what do you guys want to do? What, does anyone say anything?
Are my
Breathe
rations
heavily.
are rations fine? Okay, rations and ink. Is ink dead? Is it cork?
Your rations would be
Fuck.
salted, and your ink would be fine.
Torches?
Torches won't. They will be fine after like a day of drying.
Okay. Is the book ruined then?
The book
Just
is
going back
fucked.
to, like... Alright, book is fucked. The alchemy book is fucked. And so are the books that are worth 15 to 100 gold.
But who
Fuck.
knows? It's not like you needed any of that. It's not like you guys needed money.
Yeah,
No.
we'll see. We'll see if we can dry them out. You never know.
Don't we have no gold now?
You can make an
Yeah, we
easy
have,
250
we have zero money.
Now we're completely broke.
anytime you go into
the
town.
most destitute group in Skyfall. Unless that one group still owes a bunch of money.
No,
Yeah,
Welfare
we're
Wednesday just came into a bunch of money, so you're
no,
currently
we're
the
fucked.
poorest group.
Alright, it's time to, like, guerrilla tactics raid this fucking pirate port.
We'll get our-
Yeah, go get him, thief.
I'll go steal.
That's never caused problems.
Steal
Hey, they're
your
bad people, right?
Not one time.
So as you guys pull yourselves up on there, you know, Jesus just lays flat on his back there. He's breathing heavily, chest rising repeatedly as he's trying to, you know, get over this feat of athleticism that he's just done. Draken, you're going through your backpack. You're like, okay, well, that's ruined, and this is okay. Jesse, what are you up to?
I am. Well, are we like at the pirate port, or are we
No.
near it?
You can see that way off in the distance. It looks like it's maybe like an hour down the coastline.
Hour. Holy shit.
Yeah, so the pirate boat that you guys had gotten on did like a quick little turn and just was riding along the coast.
I don't really know. Guess I'm like looking through my things and seeing what's wet.
We should get a
Okay.
campfire going. We should make a campfire while Jesus rests. Go fetch some sticks. Come, Jesse.
Sure.
Okay,
Catch some sticks.
you guys go to get some sticks. Meanwhile, in the ocean, we need another luck roll.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Who's feeling lucky? Who wants to contribute to this underwater adventure?
Under the sea,
What do
downwards,
we
with
know,
the
buddy?
downwards, better take it from me. Up on the shore, they
Oh,
play all
no.
day.
Jacob, why would you do that?
Can I say fuck you, Jacob, and do my own?
It's already been done. You're
on the
walking along,
shore,
and
downwards, wetter.
you see something. It looks like a little bit above you and kind of off to the right, maybe 60 feet away in the water. Who knows exactly? This is a very sort of strange environment for you. You see what looks like a bunch of flickering almost. Like it's like a glittering sort of visual.
Hmm. Can I? Do I know it's a creature?
Make a nature check. Do you have nature?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at those.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just confirming that I'm pretty good at those. Yeah, I'm pretty good at those.
Mm-hmm.
12.
You think that could be a creature, and you're pretty sure you're seeing the reflective scales of some fish moving by. And when you realize that, you realize it's not one fish, but like a school of fish.
Are they looking at me? Or are they just swimming on by?
Well, at first it looks like they're following you on your side, kind of like that big one did before, but then they start to pull in front of you and then sort of circle around to the left. And then gradually you realize they're just doing circles around you.
Okay, I'm gonna use Hunter's Sense on it. Do you want me to just read it?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Does it just tell you what they are?
Gain the ability to peer at a creature and magically discern how the best to hurt it. As an action, choose one creature you can see within front of you. You immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are.
You learn that this is a small school of barracudas that are swarming around you.
Ooh,
And
you should walk on the bottom faster.
Barracuda, please don't hurt me. I'm just a walking robot.
when you
I
make
also
that,
wouldn't. Yeah.
when you make that sound, they veer and suddenly kind of like turn to the side and then kind of come back. And they get closer towards you, and you can see they're kind of like these torpedo-shaped fish. They're very long and very sleek-looking, and their mouths are
Fishy's
perpetually
good.
open with large razor-like teeth.
Barracudas, please don't hurt me.
Nah, fam, you fucked. You see,
You say that again, and then they turn and they all charge at you. And as they do, they start like nipping and biting at you. And I'm gonna make a few attacks.
Can they pierce through my metal?
yeah, they can.
I see 2 hits there. You take a total of 6 damage. Are you still conscious?
Yeah.
Okay. They nip at you and bite at you as the school just like comes in like a flurry and almost blinds you. You can't even really see around you as they're attacking. And you feel pieces of yourself being broken off and everything. And when when all your sensations kind of come back and the school has passed on, you realize you're holding like an empty crab shell and your friend has
No, he's in my tank. He's in my chest.
Oh, did you keep him in
My
there?
tank. He's
Yeah,
in my
He's
tank.
in the tank.
Okay. Sorry. You notice that the portions of you that have been damaged are the portions where it's a battering of your front fridge door. They just like swarm around and then they gradually collect themselves again, and it looks like they're swooping to come back in on you.
Alright, I take out my crab and throw it at him. Fuck you, fish friend.
You throw the crab, he drifts there momentarily, moving down the water column, flailing his legs, and then just gets taken away by this school and you never see him again.
I'm just running. Fuck those fish. Fuck that crab.
Now meanwhile, up here, you guys are having a pleasant time. You find some sticks, set up a little campfire. Are you doing anything at the campfire?
Drying off.
Drying off. Okay, so you're holding your hands out, getting your clothes all
See if I
fixed up.
Can dry the book, the alchemy book, so that maybe it's legible, maybe it's not. Who knows? Taking careful time with that.
Okay. We have one final luck check for you, BP, before you eventually emerge out of the ocean here.
Hey, who else wants to murder me?
I
Here, I'll do
do.
it again. Go, Balela, go!
Statistically speaking, you shouldn't murder me.
Nah, you're definitely dead, son.
I make the fish friends. To the fish friends, I say.
Barracudas, we can just live in peace. I'm just a robot. I don't even taste good.
For the rest of the travel, you go by what looks like some rocks on the floor that have a bunch of strange, colorful little plants on them. Little schools of tiny minnow-like fish go by. You see what looks like an eel kind of hiding in a little rock formation that peers out and stares at you as you walk by. And
Is he a cutie?
it looks like this. There it is.
I hope it's the eel from like Sunshine. Oh. Not that big of cuties. Okay.
Do you keep going?
Are they just looking at me?
Yeah, they
Wait,
just kind of
are
come
bear-
in and out of the hole and just stare at you as you're walking by.
Are the barracudas gone?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I like wave my one robot hand at the eels.
They seem to go further back into their hole in response.
Alright, I keep on walking.
You see
Wait.
that the area above you
Well,
becomes
hold
more
on.
and more light. What's
I
up?
also want to hunter sense that eel.
Hmm. It's an eel.
I knew it. I keep walking.
You guys are over here, your hands are starting to dry, most of your clothes are actually starting to dry too. It's been quite a while. And finally, over by the shore, you see, like, over to the side, over here, that, a robotic friend of yours. First, it looks like a bucket just surfacing out of nowhere. And then a robot comes out and steps onto the shore.
Is there like fish still eating at my toes?
There's a bunch of seaweed hanging off you, and your legs are completely covered in mud and stuff.
Friend.
I'll trudge on this direction.
Oh, he lives!
As he's walking towards you, you just see, like, water draining out from the bottom of his fridge door. Just, like, continuously as he walks towards you.
Oh, hold on.
And I'll go next to the shore and I'll like just open my chest.
Okay. A deluge falls out. It's just like, you know, the puzzle box tumbles onto the ground and a whole bunch of water comes out. You see like a seashell. There's a fish in there, like about the size of your hand, flopping around.
Oh,
Food.
just to tell you, some rations and Wolfram's guide is killed.
Ruined. Okay.
Or I'll just say wet. Maybe there is.
Well,
chance
rations
there.
just get salted, bro.
No, they're just salted.
Okay. Oh no! Well, my new chassis parchment, fucking gonzo.
Hmm?
The parchment with my new chassis.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would that just be like a withered mess?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you don't have the blueprint to fix yourself anymore.
We'll go back. He's not dead yet.
We are like near Hillcrest. We just can't go in with Jesse.
Um.
How's the
friend.
trying to recover the books going?
You're drying them slowly. You have no idea what's going to happen. The moment of truth will come when you go to peel the pages back.
Okay.
I too will try to. Well, I read through a lot of the book, right?
I'd say you got through maybe like a quarter of it.
Fuck.
Maybe there's another copy somewhere in the world.
I'll like put down the book next to Draken.
Can you try fix this too?
Alright, I'll do my best. It's been a while since I've had to clean wet books. None of them have been this bad.
I'm gonna go fridge mode and then just sleep here.
Okay. Now you guys just rest here, and we will do a check to see if any of the books are recoverable. Somebody do a luck check, please.
Andrew's turn? Alright. First and foremost, the fucking alchemy book. Second is Uchi's book, and then the third is the 3 rando books that are worth 15 to 100 gold that are probably ruined and probably don't sell for shit.
Okay. Your alchemy book seems to have survived. Make another luck roll.
Oh!
Your book has survived, Uchi. Here comes the
It
money.
is? Money.
There's 3 of these money books.
All
Two
of the
more-
books worth money seem to have been ruined, but the other ones still retain a lot of the ink on their pages and everything. And with a bit of mending, they're easily fixable.
Oh, I used fucking mending on the I fixed the books with mending. Let's go.
You can tell there's some wear on them that isn't going to leave. The way that the pages are warped now and the cover and everything. It's obvious that this has been through the ringer, but it's legible and you can read them both.
Sick. All we've lost, the only things we've lost are money. We've kept everything else.
We'll get
Oh.
revenge.
Oh, also, we need to fix Uchi's gun. Can we also attempt to dry out and use mending on the gun, see if we can get it working again?
Sure. Let's see.
Huh? Huh?
The gun ends up being fine.
Oh, sick. Everything worked out. Nobody
Use-
died.
Use mending on my armor now.
Your armor's fine, dude.
It's gonna
It's just
rust.
wet.
Fucking dry it off. You're near a campfire.
Alright, I'll do that.
I don't think mending's not going to just get rid of water. It's to like fix parts that might have been damaged.
Well, yeah, once the water soaks in, technically it's damaged.
Am I shiny now?
No.
No.
You're covered in mud and seaweed.
Oh. I start.
There's like broken fish teeth on you.
Oh, there's gonna just be sand everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Sand gets
You know, like
everywhere,
sand
always.
ass. You know what I mean?
I'm a sand robot now.
Dragon,
Yes, PP.
can you help dry me off?
I'll just stand next to the campfire and give it like a few hours.
I'll just stand real close with my oven door open.
Okay. Now,
Maybe stick some wood. No, actually, you're out of wood. Hold on. Don't do that.
I need a luck check, please.
Do we see the boat in the water?
Mm-hmm.
That's not
9.
good.
The
I'll
cloth
spend
surrounding the puzzle box goes up in flames as you lean over the fire with your door open.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, I back up a bit and I dump the puzzle box onto the sand.
Okay.
And
You turn, dump the puzzle box, and as it lands on the ground, disappears.
Not
Right.
neat.
There's just like a burning cloth there.
When did that happen? Why is that? What?
Whoa. It's sentient. The only thing I can think of.
Well, that was out of my control.
It's out of my
BP
control.
shrugs and gets back to the fire.
Okay. Now you guys wait here for a while, and after a few hours, as things gradually move from being, around the afternoon to being closer to evening, you guys are all dried off. What do you want to do?
Just get my spell slots back.
You get a short rest. You can sleep, though, if you want to camp here.
Do we want to just?
I think we camp here. Oh, quite a few of us are quite injured. Also, Jesus looks like he's exhausted.
So, on the map,
Jump down a camping.
how close are we to the Galer's port?
I think he said about an hour, right?
Do we need
If
this
that's the port there, then you'd be like, there.
here? Can we see the port from where we are?
Yep.
Well, are we just gonna sleep here? The pirates are pretty close.
We could go a bit away. I think we do plan on getting some revenge.
You
I
think that
want
they
to.
could see your fire there.
I haven't done anything yet, but it's getting nighttime, so it'll be more noticeable. Yeah, we should move.
Is there like any forestry this way?
Mm-mm.
Is there like a hill by chance anywhere?
Yeah, further down the way, towards the tip, there is a hill.
Is that like a 10, 20-minute walk?
I'd say so.
Okay. We'll go over the crest of the hill and then sleep on the other side. Let's set up camp there.
Okay.
Camping this one out, this fire.
I'm gonna make a roll. Okay. You guys move to the opposite side of the hill and go to lay down for a nice sleepy rest. Somebody
What am I-
roll luck, please.
From the...
Figuchi hasn't rolled luck in forever.
I haven't. Hell yeah. 14.
14. Okay. You all wake up the next day with a long rest.
Sick. Spell
First
slot
thing in the
7.
morning.
How are we gonna kill all of them?
I think we do guerrilla tactics and pick them off.
They are surrounded by a giant plane. It's hard to do that.
Peeking over the hill, is the ship back in the harbor?
No, it is not.
Did we see which way they were sailing?
They were sailing in this direction.
Do you guys want to go murder the pirates that are still there?
Yes.
Well, there's probably more than just a few pirates. There were multiple ships there when we first got there.
I
Are
can
there still
maybe-
ships in the dock?
Roll luck.
Falling?
Sure.
Sure, man.
14.
It looks like there's no ships in the dock right now.
Another time.
When we get closer, I can maybe do some reconnaissance. Since I'm, hard to spot if I want.
Remember, there is no cover but here and there.
Sure, but as we're about to enter the pirate stronghold, maybe I could start gathering some information.
It's just a bunch of shacks.
Well, I meant more along the lines of where people were.
That sounds good, but they do move. If you could find us a good spot to where, like a choke point.
It's an open field. I don't think it's going to happen that way.
But there are shacks all over the fucking place.
I guess.
You never know. We could also have BP snipe from farther away.
Hey Zeus, you okay with murdering all of them?
Yeah, man, that's fine.
Let's go exact our revenge on some shitty pirates.
Under the sea, motherfuckers.
Okay.
We'll start walking back that way.
Everybody please make a perception check.
Nat 1.
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna.
An 18.
Okay, this is my perception. That's 20. Not an
You
ad.
should,
unnatural.
you should roll your shift for the day.
This is my fucking injury check. Which is an 18. Didn't pass. God, the 20's rough.
My perception is a 6.
Okay.
And then divination rolls. Give me good divination. Ooh, those are good divination rolls.
So I heard a couple of big ones. There was an 18, wasn't there?
I had a 20.
Okay. So, Draken and Jesus, you notice something. As you're moving towards the place, kind of keeping your distance, but, drawing closer, just standing behind some bushes and trees whenever you possibly can, though there's very little in these plains, you notice something. Something different. On the outside of the shacks, as you approach, you see something a little bit odd, and it's not really easy to discern exactly what it is that they are until you focus your eyes, move another couple minutes closer, and you realize that there are stakes outside of this little port. And and just beyond the shacks, there's a whole bunch of like wooden posts rising up from the ground that have heads on top of them.
Oh boy.
That
Do I
what on top
recognize
of them?
this as fucking
Heads
work
on
of-
top of them?
Yes.
What?
Is this look like the work of fucking Gorkon or whatever the demon guy is?
Oh, tough to say.
This is
Does-
on the way back to the pirates, or this is like outside the pirates?
Outside the pirates.
Huh. That's pretty spooky, man.
I mean, I still want to murder all of them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still about it.
I see.
What the fuck?
So fucking far from okay.
You just have to replace all the fish with barracudas and a crab.
Man, we're hitting all the Disney films.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Mexican Disney film?
Probably not.
There has to be. There has to be a Mexican Disney film.
There's
Disney.
there's the one that's like Aztec with is it Road to El Dorado?
No, that's like DreamWorks, isn't it?
Oh, is that DreamWorks?
I swear that's a different studio. But
Oh,
I
that's
loved
cute.
that film. I think that it's something else though. Did you find it?
It is DreamWorks.
Hell yeah.
How's there not a Spanish Disney movie? Oh, well,
Cause, sorry Twitch.
Because sorry,
That's
Twitch.
all I'll say.
There's a fucking Pixar one that's about fucking like Hispanic skeletons and shit.
Disney just released that movie called Coco.
Yeah, no, that's Pixar. But yeah.
It says it's Walt Disney Pictures. I guess it was made by
something.
Pixar. Whoops.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we can count it. Close enough.
So seeing these heads on the stakes, what do you guys want to do? Are you still going into the camp?
Does it look like everything, like, it's settled? There's nothing, it's like eerily quiet or some shit?
With your check that high, it does seem quiet. You don't see anybody walking around or anything like you did before.
It seems like everyone's dead.
Look, man.
I personally think we investigate.
I'm down to
I'm for
investigate.
investigating. VP is for investigating.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's go. It's time to loot the leftovers.
As you draw closer, you see that these heads, some of them look familiar, though ghastly and drawn into visages of agony and pain. You see recognizable pirate faces on the stakes.
oh.
What they fucking get.
And underneath one of
Divine.
them, you see a letter there. And the letter says... Give me 2 seconds here.
Huh.
There it is. The letter says, by decree of the Hillcrest Guard, due to increased criminal elements, there is a new stance to be taken on lawlessness on this side of Skyfall, and the death penalty has been prescribed for most crimes. And it's basically a warning label there. And you see what looks to be a couple names of pirate captains that have been killed. And you also see at the bottom a date for the letter that says the 72nd.
Hi. How recent do these heads look rotted at all?
They look like they're kind of starting. They might have been out here a couple of days.
Okay.
Now, as for the inside of the camp, the shacks and everything, they look like they're more or less intact, but the walls are like painted in blood, and it's clear that a battle had happened here at some point.
Are there any boats still remaining?
Oh. As you wander through the little camp and get towards the port, you do see boats, and it looks like there's some small, like canoe-sized boats that have been set ablaze in a large fire down by the port.
Oh.
Well, that's just a waste of ships, man.
There's nothing
some-
big here.
Extreme justice group going on.
Going inside the shacks, are there anything?
Yeah, can we just all around loot?
The first shack that you open up has people hanging from the ceiling. You see, like,
Okay.
Oh, holy shit!
yeah. You just see pirates, they're hanging. There's a man right at the center who's been, like, drawn and quartered. His stomach is just cut open, his intestines fall out onto the floor with all his other vital organs.
Holy shit.
And you can see each of these houses has one of the guard notices. That's just like crime will not be tolerated.
This is from Hillcrest?
Yes.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
hey Jesse,
Yes.
don't steal again.
I
I don't think
Don't
we
know
returned
what
to
makes you
Hillcrest
say that.
either.
Open up the door again.
A bunch of flies come out, like land on you guys.
Probably should avoid it.
Well, moral lessons. Do we find anything useful?
Ah.
from
Investigation
intestines.
checks.
investigation check.
Yes.
Actually, hold on. No, I'm doing a 19 for this. I'm taking my 19,
Okay.
I guess I'll just.
which means 24.
I got.
Oh, I got an
a-
18, which is probably a 17.
Okay. So,
No, I got.
3 of you
Yeah, I've
rolled
got
very
22.
well. Jesse, you find that you're having a hard time locating anything here. For those 3 of you, however, you're
I
going to
got some.
find whatever there is that has been left over. Somebody make a luck roll to see what the contents of the camp are.
Under the sea?
Under the sea.
Aw,
Oh, 4.
Okay.
fuck luck rolls, dude.
You managed to get a hold of a little bit of stuff here and there. It seems that some gold and silver has been left on the pirates, as well as like little personal belongings and things like that. You're able to recover what is very likely things like stolen jewelry and stuff like that from the pirates. So you managed to get a hold of, I would say, 2 gold bracelets, a silver ring, and a pouch of a combined pouch of silver from all the bodies, totaling up to, oh, excuse me,
Nice.
roughly about 40 silver.
Throw it all in my chest.
Okay. So you can go ahead and record that jewelry and the silver.
We have a lot of jewelry to sell.
Can't do it in Hillcrest though.
Why not? Sorry.
Why not?
Well, I have these. They knew Jesse from like a previous theft.
As long as
If we
Jesse
go-
doesn't enter the city.
Fair. I don't know, dude. This seems pretty extreme.
Go to Hillcrest, sell our stuff. Go on adventure to Soul's Land.
Suppose. We don't have much to sell, but sounds like a plan.
Fuck. Pirate Dream dead.
You could sell that
Being
pistol.
Fucking murdered.
JK.
So, are we going to Hillcrest?
I believe
I-
that's a good idea.
I
Let's
can't
go
help
get
but feel like that's not a good idea.
Alright. So, just go on the roads. Maybe
How much food do we have? Everybody count the rations. Go.
Are rations actually salted, or are they destroyed?
No, they're edible.
Oh, all right. They're just really salted bread.
I have 5 rations.
I have 1 ration.
I could.
I'll hand my 3 rations to the old man.
Mm-hmm. I
I
have
can
also
try
got
to-
water skin of salty water.
So what's that a total of? How many rations you guys have.
And does
Interaction.
Zeus have any?
Waller?
He has vapes.
I don't have any rations.
Okay. We do not have enough food to make it to the next city.
I can try hunting.
Good. Do we want to rely on BP's hunting and save the rations for when we need them?
If I take some human flesh and cook it and eat it, would it have a negative connotation since I'm not a human?
You could potentially get sick from it.
Is that just because it's old?
Just that they're that you guys are kind of close enough as a species that would happen.
Are we really though?
Oh my god.
Got a thief in my party, a 2-month-old robot, a crippled
cannibal.
old man, and a cannibal.
But I'm not a cannibal because it's not my race.
Finger snap.
Mm-hmm.
The group seems to have found itself in an odd position. But
Maybe we should go buy some salt and then go to Ool.
I'm not hated. I can take everything into the market, sell it, and then come back.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Master salesman coming through.
oh no, it's time for some good deals, boys.
Well,
So we'll get to Hillcrest. You guys hang out, like even farther away. Just go on the main road, and I'll do Solzen, and I'll meet up with you guys.
See
Sound
if you
good?
can procure some rations, and maybe, if we're lucky, some... I don't know, just rations.
What's everybody need? Rations?
We need to find a river.
Do
Yeah,
we?
rations.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, unless Jesse has both his weapons, I have my weapon, my shit, you have your shit. If you need more bullets, well, that's expensive, but go for it.
Okay. So you guys travel for 4 days over towards Hillcrest, and along the way, you notice that the trees occasionally have people who have been hung from them. And you see the same guard notice from them. And it looks like little bandit camps have been kind of hit along the way and just posted up here. And it takes 4 days, so subtract 12 rations.
We don't have 12 rations.
each night I'd like to try to hunt.
Okay.
Eat
Make
that
a...
fish that came out of his fucking thing first.
I think you mean each morning, Ishi.
Not each morning, but like each night before we rest.
Make like 2 survival checks for
I
me.
think you mean morning.
Why morning?
Things have to come out during the day.
I guess morning then. Sorry. I didn't know it was better. 2 survival checks?
Mhm.
One's a fort. Okay. With bonuses, that'll be... You should also make your, things, old man.
Oh yeah, 4 days.
It's, I got an 18 and a 16.
Okay. So you managed to get enough food to feed the group only using 2 rations during the whole trip.
How many bullets is that going to cost me?
I would say probably about 3 of them.
3? Holy shit, I'm so good. What'd I kill?
Yeah, you miss a shot, but you get the other ones.
Yeah, I'll subtract the rations from mine.
Okay.
I
Now,
got some good rolls today.
after these 4 days, you guys eventually get to Hillcrest, and BP decides to be the one to go in while you guys wait outside. BP
I'll
is
tell-
you. Huh?
I'll tell everybody and everything that's valuable so I can sell.
I'll give you my 2 animal speak potions.
I'll hand you a thing of ink that's worth 10 gold.
Do you want me to sell all of this? Are you sure you don't need ink?
I do not need the ink right now. Desperate times, desperate measures.
Yeah, that's all I have on me. This is my 2 animal speak potions.
Do you have anything that needs sailing there, Jesus?
Nope. I have like literally nothing.
Alright. so you go into town, and BP, you notice that the town is, well, the town is in a mood. And as you're making your way through the streets, you see what look like heavy guard patrols moving from one place to the next, as well as a lot of notices that are up involving different people who are wanted figures and things like that. And you also see what looks like rather grisly displays, very similar to what you had seen before. Like in one of the little kind of town squares towards the outer portion of the city, you see somebody who's hanging there. You see that again later on with what looks like a group of thieves. And people are definitely, wandering around and doing their business as it's still, the middle of the day. But there's a sort of somber attitude.
You said there's a bunch of wanted posters?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at all, like, the bulletin board of all the wanted people.
Sure. What are you looking for here?
Just like scouting, what are the bounties that they're offering?
Some of the bounties offer very small amounts, 5, 10 gold and whatnot, but there's some others which seem to be for gang leaders that go for up to 100 gold apiece.
I just want the gang leader name.
Sure. So you go ahead and you can add to your inventory wanted posters for gang leaders.
Do they say any information on them, like centered in Hillcrest or anything, or are they just...
They all appear to be ones that operate in Hillcrest, and there's a list of some of their crimes, as well as descriptions that are written down for them and whatnot.
Okay.
No.
I guess then my next job is to head to the marketplace.
Okay. You eventually pull into the marketplace and find that there's still quite a bit of commerce going on here, but it's not quite as busy as it was before. And you go to start selling a few things. Now, what are you offloading here?
Okay. First, I'd like to go to, like, a jewelry shop.
Okay. You can find one of those.
This will be most of the stuff.
Okay, so you're selling... what was it again?
I have 2 gold bracelets here.
Okay.
I have a silver ring. And I have a bracelet of rubies from the... what's it called, boss? Bandit boss from a while back.
Okay. Appraising the entirety of the jewelry, the elderly man behind the counter offers you a total of 30 gold for it.
Can I, like... I think that's a little bit low, right?
Perhaps. Do you want an insight check?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Fuck. That'd be a 17.
You do think that this is a little bit low, and you would guess that even just the bracelet there with the rubies on it and everything is probably worth close to that much.
The stuff that we got from the bandit, or from the pirates, would that be worth around 30 gold, do I think?
You think that that's probably worth around maybe 10.
Okay.
35 gold.
Make a persuasion roll here. You dirt-encrusted robot.
Fuck. Oh. 4?
He frowns and tells you 32.
Seems fine. It's fine.
And I'll hand him the jewelry.
Okay, so you get 32 gold. Where are you
Bad
off to
deal.
next?
Next we'll go to the alchemist.
Okay. Now, as you're going over there, you see something familiar. Not only is there more of a guard presence here, but you also see a little wooden stall there that has somebody behind it that you've seen before, and you recognize it as the one you had traded the feathers to.
Oh.
Would you want to have anything to do with that guy, or do you just let him be?
We'll go back. First, let me go to the alchemist.
Okay. What are you selling there?
The 2 animal speak potion.
Animal speak potions. Okay. You have a decent relationship with this lady, and she quotes you for the potions, offering...
Ooh. Oh.
She offers you 85 for the 2 potions.
I put down the 2 potions, go.
Thank you very much, nice lady.
Oh, it's no problem. And she takes those and hands over the money.
If I know a person that needs alchemical needs, I'll say this shop.
She smiles at you.
Okay, leaving?
Okay. And what's next?
We'll go to... Let's go to the weird guy.
Sure. As you approach, you see that he has once again a strange assortment of items for sale, and as you come up, he goes, yes, fine sir, can I show you my... Hey, I've seen you before, have I not?
Yeah, you sold me a puzzle box with a giant demon creature in it.
Oh, well that's no good, I never looked inside the box. I mean... come on. It's not like I could have known that that's what would have been in there.
I'll give it like a 5-second stare with my beady robot red eyes. Just staring
He
into
gulps as you stare at him.
Now, how about a good deal for you?
Of course, anything for a friend. I have nothing but good deals here.
I'll put down 2 keen bullets.
Okay.
Now, these are some fantastic bullets. 100 gold.
Oh, my friend, 100 for... Well,
You know, that puzzle box. That demon wasn't just any demon.
well, like I said, it's not like I could have known what was in there, and besides...
Oh, you didn't know. Is that why you danced around the box for so long? Kept it in covers?
No, it's cause, you know, if you look at the box, then it starts to... You're not supposed to...
My best friend died inside that box.
Oh, okay, guys, it's okay. No,
150 gold for these 2 bullets.
that sounds like a good... He puts 150 gold down and takes the bullets.
Oh my god.
Wow. If only Sloth was here to see the profit that was just gained.
He's got his hands up like, hey, it's okay. Like I said, anything for a friend. Maybe we shouldn't talk about friends.
Oh.
Maybe talk about something else.
Anything for a friend. Anything for a friend.
Of course, of course.
You
He kind of like he pulls at his collar for a second.
What's like the shiniest object near me?
Oh, let's make a luck roll here.
Wait, did those potions that we drank, did they fade in time?
Oh.
Yeah, they did. So you go back to your normal strength.
Okay.
You find that the shiniest object he has on display here is something that looks kind of like an urn. It's sort of silvery and sterling on the outside with very little to really show off what it might be, but it's very it's shaped kind of like a pottery piece.
An urn for my friends.
It's an urn, you said.
Yeah, that's the shape of it at least. You don't really know what it is, and it's clearly made out of metal, some kind of metal.
I'll step like one step closer.
Oh, anything for a friend. How about this? This is an urn. I think my friend would love this.
I can't just give away things for free now, and besides, I gave you a good deal just a moment ago. I mean, don't you think...
How much is it?
It's a few hundred gold.
Can I insight check that?
Yes, you can. And I'll say you have advantage, because this guy's kind of on the ropes here.
Kinda?
Kinda.
That
Hell.
would be insight 16.
16. You think he's telling you the truth.
Few hundred gold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think this guy knows anything.
I mean, I've given you a very good deal, and I think we can just put all that behind us, don't you think? I mean, like I said, it's not like I knew, and, you know,
Oh, you just want me to forget about my memories of my friend? My best friend? This urn.
Well, you have to, you know, move on with things, right? And, you know, sometimes an item turns out to not be so good, even if you... He looks like he's at a loss for words, and he just kind of stops there with his mouth open, and he kind of, like, looks around.
I'll just keep staring at him for like, I'll give it 10 seconds.
You know what? I think I'm done selling things for today. Might just have to pack up and head out.
You know,
it's rather
the
bright
guards have
outside.
been
feeling
taking
a little
murder
hot.
pretty seriously here lately. Maybe you should be done selling in Hillcrest.
He just kind of
Oh,
like
boy.
looks around as there's some guards walking by, and then like looks at you, and then kind of looks at the guards.
Have you
He goes-
seen the demonstration to the south?
You know what? I was just thinking about maybe moving somewhere else.
Now, how about the guards don't get an anonymous tip about a person that murdered my best friend, and I get this urn?
Make an intimidation check, please. The DC is a 10.
If only I could see you.
Oh, is there like advantage or anything? Any advantage?
I'd say no. At this point, he goes, look, you can't just... That wouldn't work anyway. It's not like they know... I've done what I can, okay? It's not like I knew that was what was going to happen. You'll never see me again. I promise.
We're going to go to Soulsland. He's gonna move in and set up shop there, and we're gonna find him.
You just find him
on
in
our
every
trips-
city you go to.
On our trip to like fucking over to Soulsland across the continent, we're gonna stop at each city, and there he is. Adding up.
Like, oh fuck.
I'll put both my hand and my gun hand on the table, lean in close.
May guilty thoughts haunt you forever. May your deeds be forever thought of.
And I'll lean back, and I'll exit the marketplace.
Christ, dude.
That was.
You can practically
That's
hear him quivering as you turn and leave.
Zakram's death was worth it.
150 gold achieved.
No, just think of the memes, dude. The memes that come from him actually making 150 gold off those fucking bullets.
Definitely not the way that we expected to sell those, though.
All right. I'll get out of town.
Now, BP, I gotta ask, how much cash do you have on you now?
Uh-oh, he's getting robbed. Wait, no, you can't rob BP.
It is
Can't
all
rob
in my
people in
chest.
this city.
How much
I
gold do
have-
you have on you?
182 and 45 silver.
Okay.
Only master thieves would be left hanging out, huh?
BP returns as you guys are here outside, and as he comes back, every one of his little steps is like somebody shaking a big ass piggy bank.
Holy shit!
Yellow
you
bread.
right. What the fuck?
And I'll like open up my chest and it's just coins scattered everywhere.
Jesus.
I made a good deal.
Did you buy any
Discussion on
rations?
that note.
Oh fuck.
God.
What happened?
I need to go
I
buy
asked him, did he buy any rations?
Oh, lol.
I'll give
I
like
made a good deal.
I'll give 142 of the gold to
Can you hold this, Jesse? Make sure nobody steals it.
Yes.
I'll give 142 gold to you.
142. Holy fuck. Okay.
You're a rich
We've
man.
recently come into some money.
Okay. Go back to
We
town.
fucking recently lost all our money as like shit and went into town and made money.
You managed to find somebody who's selling rations for. Let's see here. Let's see how the prices of rations are these days in town.
Nat 20. Oh.
Pretty average. It looks like 5 silver apiece.
5 silver apiece.
Yeah. So a gold gets you 2 rations.
How much do I think my fleshy friends need to eat?
Well, it depends where you're taking a trip to, because if you're taking the entire road just walking from Hillcrest to Solzen, you're looking at like 30 days.
Oh, 30 days of travel, so
That's like 90 rations.
90 rations. That's a fuck ton of weight. We can hunt along the way. And there's some cities along the way, yeah?
Yeah. Well, kind of.
They're often...
There is Yule up here towards the north. And then once you get into here, you can kind of choose a path. You could go to Kazatov, down to Volyu. You could travel into Ko if you wanted.
Is this mountain?
Those are hills.
Oh, it's just plains?
Plains
Oh.
and rolling hills that go up and down.
Okay. I'll grab 40 rash.
40? Okay. So that'll cost you
Oh,
20
that's
gold.
20 gold. How much weight is that? I'm gonna be moving slow.
I think a ration's like a pound.
I think
I'm
it
gonna be
was
moving
2
slow.
pounds.
Very slow.
Yeah, 1 ration is 2 pounds.
You are slow.
We're not heavily encumbered. We're close. Yeah, so I have 40 rations.
Okay.
I'm also gonna swing by the bullet.
The bullet barn.
So like a grab bag of bullets, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can buy bullets for...
Oh!
for a gold apiece.
Okay. I'll put 20 gold down. The bullets.
Thank you, sir.
He gives you a nod, having seen you here before, and you managed to get a whole bunch of ammunition and enough food for the group, and $140 of profit from selling stuff.
Go back to my group.
Okay.
I'm like pushing my feet into the mud with how heavy my chest is.
Okay.
Please, everybody take like 10.
Hopefully I can carry 10.
I can carry.
See.
Take as many as you can, please. Big guy, can you take a lot?
Let's see, how many more can I take?
Jesus.
I can carry 1 of those.
I can carry 3 more.
Wow.
We're gonna be a slow-moving group.
Is Jesus taking any?
You could always go back into town, Uchi, find a guy who's gonna sell you a Tensor's floating disc spell book so I can learn it.
Jesus.
Did Baller
Oh.
die?
How many are you taking, Andrew?
3.
Okay,
I think.
so this is. So you're taking 3. You're taking 1 old guy.
Oh, yeah, you gave me 3 earlier.
Okay, we're at 36 rations, so that's 72 pounds.
I can carry more. It puts me encumbered.
Me too.
I mean, if I'm encumbered.
Yeah, if you're encumbered, it doesn't really matter. Somebody
mean-
gotta be encumbered.
Guess I can. I mean, if I'm just gonna be settled with being encumbered, then I'll just take like 50 more pounds of it.
I think you, out of everybody in our party, is the one we don't want encumbered.
Yeah, I feel similarly, but I'll contribute if I need
I'm
to.
pretty sure that Jesus can carry all the extra.
Yeah.
You should be able to
Yeah,
carry like
yeah.
a fuck ton.
Yeah, as a
It's a
Goliath. You just have
Doesn't
to
he get like? Doesn't Goliath get like some carry weight thing too?
They do,
What is
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
He's
He's
not-
carrying all 37 of them.
Yeah, he's
Bad
not
boys.
carrying anything else, so I'm pretty sure he can take them. But
Why
it
does he
seems
have
like
no
you do
items?
see- Hmm?
He's a luchador.
He doesn't need items, dude.
Welcome back,
Is that
sir.
you, Baller?
Yeah.
Can you carry 72 pounds of rations?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, add
Problem
30.
solved.
Add 36 rations to your inventory. And it's 2 pounds each, so 72 pounds.
They're all just a bunch of tortilla chips.
Why is everything? Everything smells like chorizo.
What would lead you to do that? Guacamole, man.
Alright, so we have 40 rations. No, we have like 45 rations altogether. 50 rations. I can still hunt.
You have many rations.
Many rations. It's time to begin the journey. Away from fucking whatever hell Monday group inflicted upon this city.
Jesus Christ.
I inspired a cult.
Oh,
Okay, so are you guys just going straight along the road?
To Solstice. Or whatever.
Soulsland.
Soulsland.
Okay. Who's feeling lucky?
Who hasn't rolled in a while?
Me.
You rolled like 20 for a book.
while talking to the group, like on the road.
Do we
Go.
want to take any detours on the map? We have some ruins to visit.
16.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Now, an interesting opportunity presents itself. As you guys are traveling along, you get to, let's see here, about 3 days into the woods here, until a large caravan passes by you, and I need those survival checks. So just make one survival check.
Let me.
Oh, nice.
natty.
Okay, so you get enough food that you don't have to expend any, any rations for those 3 days.
Oh, I should have bought salt. Fuck. But like in a non-meme ironic manner.
And what ends up happening is you guys see a caravan that's leaving Hillcrest that's going down the road. Now, would you guys hail them down or just let them pass?
Up to the party.
Well, what? I mean, is it like a vendor?
Is it like one of the ones we saw before?
Mmm.
Or is it just a caravan?
It looks like a merchant's caravan. You can see a man up at the front who's wearing a whole bunch of little backpack-like things and scrolls and little bags of money and things like that. He's got a long stick with him, a couple of horses at the front. It's not nearly as large as the previous caravan, maybe about half the size. But down the road they go, and he seems to have all sorts of stuff packed onto his different stagecoaches there.
You could ask him for a ride.
To ask him to see what he has for sale.
Sure. Do you call out to him, Jesse?
Yes, I will yell at him.
Sure. What do you say?
I say, "Hello, sir," over here, as I'm like waving.
Sure. He kind of stops the carriage there for a moment and brings the horses to a halt. He says, "Ah, what are you guys looking for?"
Just looking around, how many guards does he have?
He seems to have roughly a dozen of them that are seated on different parts of the caravan.
Wait, Hillcrest guards?
No, they seem to be like mercenaries of some kind. And you actually see a crest on them that shows that they're from the Mace Legion.
Oh, fuck.
There's no bad blood with the Mace Legion so far.
So far, not this one.
Not this one.
Not yet.
What
I'll
what
say,
you selling, what you selling, merchant?
Well, I've got a few things, but I'm not gonna go ahead and just, rummage through everything I've put away unless you're talking with some real cash.
What's your price ceiling?
Depends, what are you looking for?
Spell a book with Tensor's floating disk. Or a scroll with Tensor's floating disk, and the inks to inscribe it into a book could be useful.
Mostly raw supplies, friends, sorry. I've got a general store worth of warehouse in here. No magic stuff. You guys out just walking on your own?
Yep.
We're heading to Soulsland.
You know you're probably gonna die out here, right?
We've already done this a couple of times.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't.
Alright, well, suit yourselves, I guess.
What do you mean? Is it especially dangerous as of late?
No, same old, same old.
You by chance hiring?
Well, if the price is right. Who you guys
Are you-
with? What's your mercenary band?
Raw deals.
Raw deals. Yes.
Raw deals.
Just us four, the raw deals.
Make a deception check, please.
How's it deception? I mean, it is just us.
Well, you're not an actual mercenary band.
Oh.
oh,
Well, I wasn't trying to, like, imply...
He's 2 months old.
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe... Oh.
Well, depends. Insight
Is this
versus-
deception? Is this deception?
Deception.
It's 18.
He pauses for a
wasn't...
moment.
I guess, like, in my intentions, I wasn't trying to, like, say we were a big group. I said just us four.
Yeah,
and
he's
then-
2 months old, dude. He's like, yeah, we could be a mercenary band. Yeah, we're a mercenary band now.
Just us four, the raw deal.
Can't say that I've heard of the raw deal. Well.
I mean, it is just us four.
What do you guys charge?
Where you traveling?
Back to Innenbar. Now that the city's gone to shit.
In it bar.
In Bar. Now that this shit is gone to
my
shit, let's
God,
go to
In
In
Bar.
Bar.
Where's Innenbar?
Holy,
Holy
shit.
shit!
It's even further than Souls.
You taking any pit stops on the way?
We've got a fair amount of food loaded up here. We'll have to stop off, though. Gonna drop by Yule, pick up supplies. Then after that, gonna get real loaded up, head down, go straight through the mountain pass, through the desert.
You okay if I talk with my group privately here?
Make it quick. I don't want to be stuck here on the road for too long.
Gotcha.
And then we'll like
Group
10
huddle.
feet away.
Okay.
Alright, so it's not Solsland, but we can travel far.
It is along the way.
Now, it's worth mentioning that for the people in Hillcrest and most of the people who live in Skyfall, Inanbar is commonly known by its nickname, the City of Thieves, or the Black City.
Oh.
It
Do you
would
not
be
remember
worth mentioning
stopping
that.
in Inanbar, Uchi?
No, I remember. I didn't know if that transcended 1,500 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Hardcore thieves.
Now, this guy doesn't really look like a thief or anything like that. He looks just like a regular merchant bloke. So, who knows what's going on. But you guys would be aware of that, colloquialism or whatever you want to call it.
You die set on heading to Solsland. You can venture to Inanbar.
Inanbar's a long way south, and the desert's not something to take lightly.
We could just go to Yule, I guess. But that's a long way off the road. Maybe.
I'm not sure following him.
We're willing to bet that there's pretty good some pretty good arenas in a bar. Maybe I can make a name for myself.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Is he
I
gonna?
don't like how you say "ooh" there, Lucian. Fuck's up with that, dude?
Nothing. Just doing what I do.
Uh-huh.
Would we be like being fed by
Oh.
him?
Hey
'Cause
guys, if you remember,
And I'll tap the back of my neck. Like nonchalantly.
We could probably travel with the caravan, but we couldn't guard the caravan for money.
couldn't stay on the caravan for long either.
Oh, we stayed on the caravan that one time, and it was fine. They just moved boxes into our caravan, remember?
I guess so.
I would really like to go to Solsland, but if you do want to travel to the City of Thieves...
I mean, I don't think this is fair for the guy who were to pay us.
You guys almost done over there?
Yeah, maybe we're just going
sure.
on foot. Wait, no,
say-
wait.
Let's go and do it. Let's go to the Inanbar.
We can't.
Come on,
Hey.
man.
Well, it's hard. I don't
I-
think you pay
I
us.
say nay to Inanbar.
What?
I see
No,
data
no,
in
no,
bar.
no. Oh man, you got some pussies, man.
I don't
I have
think
a thing
good
I want to
anymore.
do.
I think-
And to
take-
Inanbar after stopping at Solsland.
I mean, like real talk though, guys. Like, pretty fucking easy to die out here, man.
You and I traveled across the fucking country.
Maybe we
It
just
shit's been
travel.
getting worse, man.
How about we just travel to Yule with him? Does that sound okay?
I'm good with that.
I'm fine with that.
Dew City, right? And then he pays us like 3 silver a day.
Well, assuming we don't time skip.
Do I?
3 silver at the end of each day.
Does that seem
Alright.
fair? How much is that okay? Is that
Oh, are
like,
you talking to him now?
No, to us.
Okay.
Like,
Could potentially ask for a bit more, but 3 silver is probably okay.
okay. We'll go back.
Okay. Alright, what is it, guys? Gotta get out of here.
you? How about we join your protection group all the way till Yule, and then we'll hop off.
It's
Does that
fine by
sound cool?
me. What are you looking at for pay?
3 silver a day. Pay us whenever.
How about 5 copper a day?
Mm-hmm.
7 copper.
Deal.
Okay.
Hop on, lads. You're on the back cart.
To the back cart.
Hey man, we're being paid. I don't fucking care.
Okay.
To
You
the
guys
next
hop
guys.
onto the back of the cart, and the thing starts to wheel away. And we
It's
will
content
end
to,
the session
just trouble
there.
with free.
That sucks.
That was a good session.
Yeah, it was fun.
I feel like we were a bit too quick to give up on your character because you didn't lose shit.
Yes, I'm
Baller wants out.
Well, session's over. You guys managed to get away from a interesting situation in town with all of your lives, and even managed to make a little bit of money in the end, though you did lose some other potential along the way. And now, after seeing the aftermath in the city and the surrounding area, you're on a trade caravan, one that's headed for a questionable city, which is evacuating from here, and you've been hired on, getting paid a meager wage of a few copper a day to guard the caravan. So,
Like,
congratulations.
was it our fault Hillcrest went to that, or was it Monday? Like, what the fuck's happening?
Oh yeah, what happened?
Well, Monday's doing a couple of things too, so.
Can I get like?
Definitely
But that's a
wasn't us,
story
dude.
for another day. Players, I think you did
Definitely
great.
wasn't
Audience, always
us.
good to have you. And to all our supporters, couldn't do it without you. We'll catch you next week for some more D&D. It is not the week off next week. We are doing some more games, so see us then. It'll be the week after that. Adios.
It's
Like, I messaged Z, or rather, I was in Minecraft and I sent, like, just in chat, and I was like, what the fuck did you guys do to Hillcrest? And he had, like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude, there's crime everywhere. Like, I don't know. He's like,
so.
didn't understand what had happened to the town.
What threw the town into that harsher turmoil?
You can never
There's no way Andrew stealing a pistol would have done that much.
No.
Yeah, I mean,